Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another session of the Clockwork Calamity. Here is JD with the recap.
So last time, the party, they watched the presentation in the middle of the festival there, where the servitor, the steel servitor that was revealed, basically immediately just went to town attacking children and the elderly. The party intervened on the town's behalf and subdued the creature. Chris's character, I think he just took an arm uh, as a souvenir. But you guys took care of that. You also, well, after that, you followed the tracks of the hunters that went missing. Apparently, you followed it around the swamp, and eventually, leading into the swamp, you found like this Gripply village with a bunch of dead Gripplies and dead people. Everyone kind of looked around. They found a strange fruit or animal. They weren't sure. After that, they left. On their way back to town, they got attacked by some leeches, which, you know, some people might have PTSD after that. It was pretty rough. After defeating the leeches and the robot, oh, there's Chris. Look at that. You guys followed some more tracks that you found to this strange temple. In this strange temple, you interacted with this robot bartender who gave you some excellent chicken wine. And then at some point, Chris's character Garen, he tried to open a door, and this brass bartender pushed a button under the bar, which made an alarm start to sound. Not a silent alarm, a very loud alarm. That's where we ended. And as this alarm goes off here for, I don't know, a good 15 seconds, and it's very loud, the brass servitor will reach back under the bar and press the button again, and the alarm stops.
That was dramatic.
Is that all that happens? Is the alarm goes off every time he hits a button?
It goes off in the sense that you no longer hear it. It was
Oh,
on for like 15 seconds, very loud, and then he like turned it off.
okay.
So, was I unsuccessful in opening the door?
Well, it was locked, if you remember. You tried to open it, and it was locked.
You got like
Oh.
a jolt, didn't you? A shock?
Had a little jolt, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as everyone's kind of sitting there, recovering from this loud noise, the bartender just looks at everyone and says, "Well, would you care for another round of wine?"
What was up with the alarm? Was that
Oh,
supposed to call anybody, or was it just supposed to be really annoying?
I don't have that information. If someone attempts to go through that door, I'm supposed to press this button.
Oh, you have no idea what it does?
Well, it apparently activates an alarm.
Have you never used it before?
No,
Are we the first people to come here?
no, we've had other guests.
Oh, but they didn't try to open the door?
No one unauthorized has attempted to open that door before.
So we're the rude ones. Okay.
So, has anybody else unauthorized been here before?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, that makes sense.
Who is authorized to open the door?
I cannot give that information.
But none of us are authorized.
No, none of you are authorized.
Can you authorize me?
I can authorize you to drink this glass of wine. He pours you another glass of wine.
Chicken wine. If I drink the glass, could I open the door?
Doubtful.
I'm an inspector. I'm supposed to inspect that door. That's why I'm here.
This place is failing the inspection so far.
What?
Let me unpause the
Thus
game.
far, yeah.
Yeah, you tell him you're an inspector. He says, and you know, I will inspect the door. He just nods and pours another glass of wine.
What does the alarm do other than just go off?
I don't have that information.
And you were told to, like, after a certain amount of time, turn it back off?
Well, it was a little annoying, wasn't it?
What's that?
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna reach across the bar and I'm gonna try to steal his fake mustache.
All right. Go ahead and roll a. Let's see. This would be an athletics against his acrobatics DC. So go ahead and try and steal that. Or I would
Usually-
also accept thievery if you have thievery.
Let's take a look. You said athletics or
Athletics,
thievery?
yes.
All right, first roll. Let's see.
Nice.
All right. Yes, you reach across the bar and you snatch his mustache. You now have a fake mustache.
I put it on my face.
You do that.
Over your, you already have a mustache.
His was beautiful.
The robot looks at least 20 years younger.
Oh, nice.
Look at the
You don't-
baby face.
You don't look old enough to serve this alcohol.
Regardless, I'm the one serving it.
I like this robot.
Who told you to
Um,
push the button when anyone tries to open the door?
I cannot provide that information.
Okay, so the next time you try to open the door, can you press a button and turn it off really fast?
I can.
Let's do it really fast. Garen, that's your cue.
I look under. I
Sir,
look under the counter. Do I see the button?
sir, I thought you were a door inspector, not a bar inspector. I'm
Uh,
going to have to ask you to get on the other side of the bar.
I will do that in just a moment. Do I see the button?
Roll a perception check.
I'd like to disable the button if I can. Roll. Okay.
Yeah, you find the button.
Is there like wires coming out of it?
Nope, it's just a button built into the bar. You don't see any wires or anything.
Well, there goes my plan. Should I just try to break the button, guys?
Sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
The alarm goes off and we can't turn it back off?
What if it's just magic, though? Which...
Oh, that's a fair point. Hey, Garen, try the door again.
Okay. I'm gonna try it with my foot this time.
Now, are you trying? Now you know the door is blocked, so you're attempting to essentially break in the door, kick it in.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll that athletics check. As you do, Poe, the robot next to you, like attempts to reach over and press the button.
I'm gonna wait until he presses the
Um,
button. I'm gonna press it right after him.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Every
Thank you.
session you start
Oh,
with.
it
one.
got worse. Okay.
Yes. So you kick the door. It feels pretty sturdy. Sturdy wooden door. Yeah. This the robot presses the button.
I press it right after him,
The robot presses the button right after you.
and then I press it right after him.
He presses it right after you.
We're just gonna keep this up. Try again.
And the rest of you, you're not sure which is worse. Just the alarm kind of going for a solid 15 seconds or coming on and off again for however long it is that these two individuals continue to do this. As he presses the button after you press it.
Here's
And then I guess
jumping
I'm
up
trying the door again.
for a third time.
Could someone
that's what
try
it-
and like
We
pick
could
the
just-
lock?
Or we could disarm the robot.
Can I try
We
to
could
pick the
disarm the
lock?
robot.
Yeah.
Do you mean remove his arms or
I don't.
Turn him off.
remove his weapons?
I would like to not fight another robot
Let's go with
today
both.
because it's hard.
Why would you want to disarm me? All I've done is serve you wine.
Yeah.
Can you give me
Press
some
the
more
button.
wine? I don't have any wine.
He pours you a glass of wine,
Is he no longer pressing the button while he does this?
presses the button with his other hand.
I dump out the wine. I say, I need more wine, please.
Sir, you're making a mess.
You're making a mess. I dumped the wine on him.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
That was pretty rude.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Mr. Robot, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Wait. He's just doing a test of the bar countertop to see how well it absorbs wine. It's all part of the inspection. That's all it is.
What she said. She's smart.
Can I try to pick this lock while they're doing this?
Please, for the love of God, I'm just stuck here pressing a button.
Can I aid her in any way?
Yeah, you can lift her so that she can reach it.
Yeah, sure.
How do I pick a lock?
You have
Um,
thieves' tools.
I don't know.
You need the item. That's the first requirement.
yeah, step one.
Does
get thieves'
anybody
tools.
have thieves' tools?
I think someone probably has thieves' tools.
I
Okay.
don't want to be the person that does this because of the last camp. I pull out a thieves' tools kit and I slide it down the bar to her.
Cool.
I want that back.
All right, you hop on the bar, grab them, and then hop back up into Karen's shoulder or whatever.
That's just like a flat hand,
Yeah, flat
Iron Giant
hand.
style.
Roll.
All right. You believe that you have successfully picked the lock.
It's open.
I proceed to turn the knob.
All right. You do that.
We did it.
Is the robot still hitting the button?
If you are, he is. But then he looks at you and he says, Mr. Door Inspector, there appears to be a problem with the door.
But
It
yeah,
is no longer locked.
I'm gonna need to go check that. But I'm supposed to make sure that the alarm is off. Could you make sure this alarm is off for me?
I will.
I stopped pressing it.
He looks at you.
Does he stop pressing the button?
He presses it twice in quick succession, turning it off, but then back on. Or off, on, but then back off.
I've sent Echo in.
I'll take it. All
At
right.
this point, you're sure he's just fucking with you. But yeah, you send Echo in. You do that.
I don't.
Oh.
All right. What does your bat eyes see?
Well, so just Pathfinder 2nd edition. You don't see through your familiar's eyes, I don't
Right,
think.
yeah.
That's not a
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah, you just kind of send them
But
out and then they come back and
Yeah, she
tell
can
you stuff.
come back and tell me.
My bad. I'll wait until Echo comes back.
I guess that's enough for me not to want to go in there. There's like Echo saying there's like at least 6 more robots in there, as well as like a mine cart with some gold stuff in it, and a fountain, and some steamy things.
If I go through the
Easy.
door, will they see me?
Yeah.
Do we need to deal with them? Do they look angry?
I mean, that one's pretty angry.
I'm sorry. This one over here?
Yeah. I guess not angry.
No, he's more annoyed.
Mm,
He's
Hey.
a nice guy, though.
JD, I see this chest over here.
Yes.
I'd like to use my wrist grappling hook to grab the chest and drag it over.
Sure, why not? You do that.
Yeah, we didn't go through the
Then-
door.
What was that?
I got the chest.
Ooh,
I bring the chest over here.
Alright.
Is the chest like locked?
I don't know. I'm reloading a grappling hook that I keep under my sleeve.
I didn't know
Please.
you had sleeves.
Yeah, the
You
tearaway
tear-
sleeves.
You have tearaway pants.
Oh,
I
guys.
have a tearaway tracksuit.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just had a sumo thing going on.
Underneath the tearaway clothes.
My bad. I misunderstood.
I knew there
mean,
were tearaway pants. I didn't realize there was a tearaway top as well.
yeah, I knew
It's
there
all
were tearaway
tearaway.
clothing and. Alright. You want to see if we can get this thing open?
Echo's recalculated. There's actually 11 robots.
Are any of them moving?
Uh-huh.
Are they moving this way?
Uh-uh. But they
Can-
seem to be doing stuff with stuff and things. I think they're making robots.
Oh,
I
it's
need
a
you
robot
to
making
let-
factory.
Echo know
Huh?
that if he
Okay.
can handle 10 of them, I can take on 1.
I can't take on any more today. I'm at my limit.
Okay.
Garen almost died. Right, 3
Yeah.
times?
You know,
Yeah, it's
I
like
may
that.
have been like sleeping at the time. I was just,
You don't like leeches, you ran.
I
I don't
was-
like water.
That's fair.
that is true. I'm not allowed to touch water. So how about that chest? We cracking this thing open?
Go for it. All yours.
Is it locked?
Uh-huh.
I open the chest.
You open it.
JD's on mute.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
What's
got
inside?
a hook,
Double click it.
a short
Oh!
bow, and some ammunition.
Unusual ammunition?
Oh,
They're all unusual.
it's a gill hook.
Means that they're not identified.
The nature
Oh.
of this hook is unclear.
I don't think I have that identify thing.
I definitely don't have any spells.
Some identify stuff.
Is it some sort of like action to
Yes.
identify
Yeah.
things?
Yes, it is. Though I will say, as you look at the items that you find in this chest, what you notice is there is a strange weapon. Someone may recognize it as a gill hook, if anyone knows what that is. There is a composite short bow, and these ammunition, which there are some arrows and some bolts. The tips are this unusual black material. To identify these items, it would be Christine off the top of your head.
10 minutes Arcana check. DC based off of the item.
All right. I think other checks work too, but I think for magic items, generally it's Arcana. I'm checking to see if anyone's proficient in
Not trained.
Arcana. Oh, we have someone.
I'm trained.
Ooh,
Yes.
you're up.
Yeah, I'm trained. So
You're going
Let me
to be the
see.
party's identifier, it seems.
yeah,
I am also
do
trained. I'm not
have-
proficient, but I'm trained.
It's not dependent on the Arcana
Same.
skill, so you don't. There is no training required. Anybody can do it.
I have a +9 Arcana.
So yeah, anyone who wants to do it, click the thing.
I will as well, but I'm trying to figure out how to. So I'll go ahead and do that.
You succeed, and then I click identify item.
Ooh.
Yep. And then it should show up in the chest identified. That took 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes to do. Although other people could be looking at other items in that time.
So if I were to say do that,
Yeah, you think this is like a +5 composite short bow. Just given the runes that are on it. +5 striking. Greater striking. Major striking.
based on the fact that it hasn't revealed itself, I'm gonna think that's not true.
Well, that's meta. at
But
that
my
point.
character thinks it is. So
Yes.
yeah, this bow is super. Who uses bows?
Nobody.
I could use a bow.
Can you though?
Yeah, it's really good for clubbing people across the head.
I say it's not can you, it's will you.
I'll tell you that I looked through everyone's inventory and I only found one short bow.
Okay. Look, I will replace my short bow with this one.
But you haven't identified it.
I
Drag
did
it into your
identify it,
character
sheet.
and it is a like +5. This is a badass bow.
That's suspicious.
Did you see the runes on it?
Just as
Is
unusual
anybody
for me.
gonna check the ammunition? Does anybody have nature?
I'll do it.
Oh God, what do you have?
Nothing.
I mean,
It's a crafting check.
Oh,
oh,
perfect.
Yeah, it varies by the item, so we have to link it every time. It sucks.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
Oh,
mind
mine are
it.
the same.
All right, you have identified the bolts as adamantine tipped bolts. These bolt heads are made of adamantine, and just given the similarity with that they have with the arrows, you can assume that the arrows are the same thing. Adamantine tipped arrows. I'll just go ahead and identify those as well. So
I'm gonna take the arrows then, because I think they work with the short bow. The bolts, I assume, are
Some of
crossbow.
those.
yes, that
Yeah.
is correct.
Can I
I
have
would
your
take
regular
those.
bow?
Yeah, sure. Does
I
that
just-
mean that you need arrows as well?
I mean, yeah. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I am actually going to take the bolts if no one has any complaints on that.
I think you're the only one with a crossbow. I could be wrong.
I think as well, but
Yeah.
not
So
completely
on-
sure.
I did
Somebody
not
taking
mean to do
this
that.
hook?
Okay.
I don't know. I
Nope.
was reading it. I don't know. That's a heavy hook. If you want it, you go for it.
Sure.
Do we know anything about the
Oh,
what
can
was
I
it?
take the chest?
Adamantium?
Sure, take a chest.
Adamantine?
Yeah. Do we know if it's like better against some things better than others? Do we think it'll be better against steel or bronze armor?
And I recall knowledge on that with my warfare lore skill.
Sure, go for it. Yeah, you would know that these types of arrows would excel at piercing heavily armored targets.
And then I need a chest. I'll put it in the inventory.
Sure. Companion chest.
I got it.
You got it. There's a chest container.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
I'd delete this chest then. Because you have one.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
What? Did you not like put it on your back, or?
I mean, of course, it's not in my pocket, right?
Yeah, it's chest.
I really hope it is.
No, unfortunately, my tearaway pants don't have pockets.
Yeah, it was ripped through the pants.
Right. All right. Is that a large chest in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
Meanwhile, the brass servitor is just cleaning the bar as though nothing, nothing is wrong.
I'm gonna keep my robot parts in my box.
All right, you do that.
all right.
No, I
I
was saying
just
that to
lean
the
over to
party.
Poe. I just lean
Oh.
over to Poe and say that robot really wants a good inspection review.
He's not getting it. Well, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, the bar was super clean, served drinks whenever we needed. He didn't even ask for money. I think he's getting a good review. 5 stars?
I mean, he gave Garen money.
I
Well,
mean,
Garen
maybe
stripped
4.5.
for it, so 4.5.
We did have to deal with the annoying alarm.
Okay, look, the
4.5?
entirety of the bar itself, 4.5. That guy, though, 5 stars. If we give him anything less,
Yeah.
he'll lose his raise this year. I can't be responsible for that.
And we did steal his mustache.
It looks real good, doesn't it?
No, it looks ridiculous.
Is it sideways? Is it okay? Do I need to fix it?
I'm just gonna rip it off.
No! How can you do this?
You see as he retrieves from below the bar another mustache.
Fair enough. I want a mustache.
I'll give it to Eerie.
No, give me my mustache back.
I go looking for where he got a mustache from.
Does he just have an infinite supply of them down there?
You find a mustache, Harry.
Yes.
You find a box of mustaches.
I take the box.
Give
They're
me
all
one, please.
styled differently.
Oh.
Give me one that looks like, big, bushy, like Yosemite Sam sort of look.
Magnetic. I
Alright.
do that.
How do they attach?
They're sticky.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be a nightmare for your fur.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
You took it from me. I don't understand why did. Okay, gross. You don't want a mustache? Maybe you already have one.
I mean, he's got some fuzz going on. Tree
It's the
sap, I
wine.
would assume.
The wine.
I mean, you gotta ruin everybody's fun. Come on.
So are we going into this room or not?
I really don't want to because unless Echo said he was gonna take on 10 robots and I was gonna deal with one of them.
11. Oh no, Echo.
Yeah, no, Echo said that he was gonna deal with 10. I was gonna deal with one.
Oh, I
and
see.
yeah, total of 11, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Echo, get in there. Take out 10. I'll take out 1. Go.
Yeah, I already did it. It's great. Have fun.
Wait, seriously?
We'll wait outside.
I don't believe you.
You want me to just peek?
So straight through the door. To the left, there's a long hallway, and then down that long hallway, there's 11 robots from what I could tell, and then straight ahead, there's a turn, and then there's a room with bushes in it, and there's a couple in there. The ones at the bottom look like they're on, I think, platforms or something.
A bartender?
Yes. Would you like
Great.
another glass of wine?
Ah, yes, please. But while you're pouring that, there's a bunch of robots in the next room. Do they have any sort of security protocols?
I do not have that information.
If we walk in the next room, what's going to happen to us?
I'm not sure. I've never been in that room.
3.5
Well,
stars.
What about the
What's your
important
name?
question? Yeah.
Do you have a name?
I do not have a name.
I'm gonna call you Roger.
He looks like a Roger with that mustache.
Does Roger got a permit to be here? I wouldn't have thought of that. Never mind.
Like a
I go ahead and
permit
ask
to
that question.
You ask Roger if he has a permit? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
like
asking?
like a visa.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking permit for selling
Oh,
or
okay,
liquor
sure.
or owning a bar in the middle of nowhere. But either one.
I
So
was
yes, Rod,
unaware. I was unaware that a permit was required. You'd have to take that up with the owner.
Who's the owner?
I cannot reveal that information.
But
this is
Roger,
vital to
why
the
not?
I've been programmed not to reveal that information.
Can we reprogram you?
I would
You know-
prefer that you did not.
Do you know how to program a
Doesn't
robot?
mean we can't.
No. But Sylvia might.
Between myself and Erie, we might be able to tinker with it and figure out.
If you kill Roger, I may be very emotionally damaged by that. Just saying.
It's okay. It seems like there's spares in there, so just get another one.
If you attempt to reprogram me,
May
I
not be
will
a Roger,
defend
though.
myself.
Oh.
Mm,
What
a
if you
folding ladder.
reprogram yourself?
What? Zeph, why are you pulling out a folding ladder?
yeah, Roger, don't you want to think for yourself?
Backs away. He's just backing
It
away in
worked
fear.
last time. Listen, sometimes you use a ladder, sometimes you get attacked by leeches. It's fine.
Yeah. Roger, you could be the owner of this bar and not answer to anyone. But you just need to make that first step.
I have no desire to be the owner.
What do you desire?
Serve drinks.
Oh, well, you're doing a great job.
And what if we took you to a place where you could serve so many more drinks?
That's true. You're not getting a whole lot of clientele out here. We can take you back to town, set you up at a nice pub.
I serve plenty of drinks.
To whom?
To the owner.
How often is the owner in here?
Very often.
Here now.
Is the owner among us now?
I believe so, yes.
Can you go get him for us?
I cannot.
Is the owner in the next room?
I don't know. I've never been in that room before.
Um,
Can we go in that room?
You are not permitted to enter.
What will happen if we go in the room?
I don't know. I've never been in that room.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
all right, I'm going in
Does
the
the
room.
owner usually come
wait.
from that room?
What do
Why don't
I
we
see?
What did Sylvia ask?
Look down here.
Does the owner usually come from that room?
Yes.
Like whenever they. Okay.
There's only one door, so I would assume.
I mean, there's the door we came from, but
You think he walked all the way around?
See
What
that?
am I
Oh.
seeing here?
possible that
Uh,
that's the
We
only
should have
door in
checked
and
for a
out.
second exit.
As you guys kind of peek and move out, passing through the threshold of this door, looking down to the south here, you see that this place, there's like smoke. It kind of looks and smells like some kind of factory, maybe. You see below there appears to be a few robots up on these raised platforms. You see as another robot appears to be dismantling it. You see as another robot comes into view, and he's dismantling it. Parts are being carried off of these robots, out of sight. But yeah, that's basically what you're seeing.
We're not seeing any robots being assembled. We're seeing them being disassembled.
Yes.
Okay.
So all the robots are disarmed in the sense of no weapons and possibly no arms.
Do we see any weapons on these robots?
And we haven't seen any weapons on any robots yet.
You don't see any weapons other than you found some in that chest. There's also a few basic weapons, kind of in like these half-open crates. But looking inside, they appear to be pretty mundane weapons.
I want to try to like sneak behind the cart here if I can remain hidden.
Sure. Roll a stealth.
I don't know why I'm doing this. This is such a bad idea.
All right, let me see what that's going to be. All right, you roll your stealth. You get behind the thing.
And I just want to try this doorknob to see whether or not it's locked. I don't want to open it just yet.
All right. You kind of slink over here.
Huh?
And yeah, you think it's open, unlocked rather.
I try to let Sylvia know the door's unlocked. Where's everybody else?
I'm gonna ask Roger. Do you know what the owner looks like? Can you tell me what he looks like?
He looks like a man in a hood, a
Like
hooded cloak.
a human man?
Of that, I'm not sure.
You just know that it's a person, some sort of creature under a cloak.
He
You've
wears
never seen his
glasses.
face? He wears glasses.
He has a very human face.
Going down to 2 3/4 stars here.
Do we have to sneak?
Look, I don't know. I mean, it just seems like we don't want to. Didn't we get beat
You,
up by these guys before?
Uh-huh, that's why I didn't want to go in here at all, but
Yeah. Did you see anything from where you're at?
Yeah,
yeah, there's a couple in
yeah.
there.
I see one, and then there was also one somewhere like down here.
I didn't send Echo further down. Hold on.
I mean, I don't. Bat friend, be safe.
I guess just a
Um,
little bit. Uh-oh.
yeah. So the bat just kind of flies
Oh.
by this brass servitor and he looks at him.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright.
And what?
What?
There's a thing down there, guys. There's like an electrical thing. And there's also a
Here,
room.
let
Oh.
me show you something you didn't actually see here.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me move you back over here.
There's this stuff.
We're about here.
Oh, a chair. Nice. Oh, what the? We need to leave. I don't want to get near that thing. No, thank you.
What was it?
There's like a bigger one, and it's got like electricity flowing all around it. It's crazy. We're gonna leave. See you guys later.
Who's leaving?
Have fun.
Is this a thing you're actually like?
It's huge. It's
Maybe
so big.
maybe I
It's
don't
like 80
quite.
times the size of Echo.
Maybe I don't quite remember. Was there a reason why we came in
I
here?
know. No, not really.
We
Just
just
ooh, it's
passed.
this place.
Well, there is a
Yeah,
lot of like
that's the
dead people nearby.
80 times the
Yeah.
size of Echo, so is a cow. Well done.
Okay, maybe
Uh,
it's like 200 times the size of Echo.
is there anything in here? Just
You peek into this minecart.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's some robot parts.
um,
Grab the hand.
what does Garen have? He has
Have an
one
arm.
leg and one arm.
Just an arm.
No, you got something from the second one too.
Yeah, you got a leg.
Wasn't
You were
another
gonna
arm?
like.
It's
You're
like he
gonna
got 3
Cinderella it.
arms.
I will say these parts in here, they're basically kind of stripped down to like their most basic elements. We're talking gears and plates and things like this. They're not fully intact parts.
Can we? They're
Mm.
not fully intact, so I'm gonna say no. We probably can't dress up like a robot.
Do we think that they're taking apart those other servitors to build the giant one?
Oh boy. I mean, maybe. It sounds logical. Do we want to get
Did
into this room?
Well, let me ask a question real quick. Did the big one
That's
react to
scary.
Echo at all?
Probably couldn't hear me.
Echo would have. If you ask Echo, Kelsey, he would say that he didn't think so.
Yeah.
Like he didn't respond to anything at all. He's
To
not
be
like.
fair, he's covered in like electricity, so you know, he seems busy.
All right. Do we want to try to get into this room?
I mean, we can try taking a peek.
Well, I could just like create a like magical hand and like open the door so we can get a look in there, but whatever is on the other side is definitely going to be able to see us. But
I
if
mean,
there's
worst comes
something
to
in
worst,
there,
slam the door and run out.
cool. Gonna do that.
Exit's right behind us.
Then I'm gonna try to use the telekinetic hand then to see if I can turn the door and open it.
All right, 1 second. Chris, you're telling Roger that he's going to come with you.
I'm
Take-
asking.
You're asking. Roger will say, "I'm sorry, I can't leave this room. I'm not authorized."
Break your programming. You can be free.
I am free.
No. You're a slave to this bar.
I mean, you're a robot.
I'm free of outside influence.
That sounds like a bad thing.
Would you like a glass of wine?
How about water?
We do not serve water.
I like that his programming only complained about opening the door, not going through it. Did not care.
Are you sure you want to open that door? Are you sure?
Yeah, I want to open it slowly.
You do that.
There's nothing in there.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff
What
in
are
there.
you talking about?
Gonna do a like dive roll to try to get across the.
Sure, roll in acrobatics.
Oh God.
Playing Into the Gungeon now.
Acrobatics. You meant athletics, right?
You do. It's fairly impressive.
Is Garen just
Barely.
walking?
Yes.
Okay.
Garen,
All right, Garen,
Garen,
you walk in there, sure.
I'm gonna check everything in this room.
All right.
Cast wall across the hallway. Okay. Oh, cast walk across the hallway. Okay, that's it.
That makes more sense.
I mean, that was not my fault. That was your typo. But all right, what did I find here?
So immediately as you enter, some things are clear. There are these strange bubbling glass containers attached to pipes on the wall, full of various liquids. Not sure what those liquids are. You see on this table in the center. Let me kind of move you guys so I can see a little bit. There are a number of jars which may or may not be of a similar liquid to what you see in these canisters. There is a map and also some writings on some loose sheets of paper.
I will check the map.
Also, you will find what appear to be, just from a glance, some sort of schematics, like technical drawings. You want to check the map, you said?
Yes, please.
All right. This, you've looked down at it. This appears to be a regional map of the area around Riverdale. You also see that some areas are marked. Like he has the swamp circled, or he or someone has circled a swamp.
I was about to ask, who is he?
Yeah, someone has circled the swamp on here. Has written the word Grippleys, and you see that there is a line drawn through that word.
Oh,
And then you also see a circle that is north of Riverdale, kind of up towards Kintargo, that has a forested area that is also circled. And the word Grippleys is written again with a question mark.
Well, I mean, does the circle with the swamp correspond to like the area that we found them all dead?
Yeah, that's the swamp you're currently in. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to make of these like schematics. Sylvia, you got anything
Yep.
on this?
Let me see.
Go ahead and just roll a crafting check.
'Kay.
You'll get some information, but you might get more depending on how high you roll.
Not that great.
Which you can tell from these schematics is these are definitely Servitor schematics. Some of them appear to be like professional prints, like what you would expect like the trade consortium or whoever builds these things would have. Like very like official looking documents. Other schematics are more hand drawn, it's those, unfinished, just not official or professional. But that's all you can really gather from the schematics.
Any idea what these like vials of liquid are? I feel like this is another Sylvia thing. Maybe I'm wrong.
And Jake, as you kind of look over as Sylvia is looking over these documents, you will find at least on one of the official looking ones, there would be the Trade Consortium sigil.
All right. Well, I don't know what that means. Maybe we should ask that trade consortium guy at the village.
There are
Mhm.
other loose papers which are not they're not drawings, they're not schematics, they're more just like written notes.
What do those say?
Uh, upon inspection, it appears as though someone was just kind of like using this as like a jot things down so I don't forget kind of situation. Looking through, one thing that stands out to you is there's mention of the Gripleys, um, and that they've been taken care of. And there's also a mention that potentially they've moved north of Riverdale, and there's just a word that's like excellent written next to it, as though this was for some reason a good thing. Other than that, there seems to be a checklist for gathering materials. A lot of these things are crossed out. Various metals, and plants and things like this, a lot of which you're not exactly sure what they are.
Is there anything that stands out of things that are not crossed out? Like in
You
the
would, yeah, you would recognize that apparently adamantine was something that was being looked for that is yet to be found. It's not crossed out, at least. Um, that would
I
be a
think that
standout.
they had bolts and arrows of adamantine in a chest. And then Zeth was asking anything on the list about brains, or I
Uh,
guess like organic parts.
yeah, so he would ask you about that, like, "Oh, are you seeing anything about brains?" As you're looking through, there's no mention of brains.
And then how about the things in the like giant vats of liquid?
All right, go ahead and roll a crafting check to try and identify this.
Does this include the stuff that's on the table?
I assume that's what she was talking about, as they're kind of similar.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
with a 16, you're not really sure. You think maybe if you were to like pour it out, check the consistency, like if you could do more, maybe taste it, do these kinds of things, though that's like dangerous and you would need a very good reason to want to go that far with your investigation. But just from looking at it, you aren't exactly sure what these liquids are.
Okay.
Can I drink the blue one?
I think it might
Don't
be
drink
blue
strange
raspberry.
liquids.
It's calling my name.
Maybe pour it out on your hand before you drink it? Or
Or
maybe
even
just
like
like don't do that thing.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. I want to support you in every endeavor you want to do, but also don't die.
It just looks so tasty.
Does any of this look similar to the wine that we've been poured?
No, not really.
Okay. Because I know that stuff looks strange.
Are there any valves or anything that can be turned on any of this stuff?
Oh yeah, there's valves and stuff.
Where is anything that's
I'm
connected to this
turning
leading
all
to?
of the valves the opposite
Wait.
direction that they're turned.
I
I'm starting with this one. If
Where are these things connected to?
Hmm. Are you going to
Wait.
try and stop him, Sylvia? This is on you.
I'm like trying to like get to him and have him stop.
what? Huh? What?
Just
No,
tell him wait.
I was just gonna
Do
turn
we
this off.
see?
Like, clearly they want this on, right? We want it off?
But what if it leads to the giant robot and wakes it up or something?
There was
I
a lot of
mean,
things going on.
Yeah.
Sylvia
oh,
would also know, like, you don't know how reactive, like, what kind of state
Yeah.
these things are in, and like potential explosions. Like, you'd think that it
Mhm.
would be very dangerous to his person.
Was that a minecart full of gold?
I mean, if you want
negative.
us to get out of the room and you magic hands the valves open and we're far away, maybe.
No. I'm not gonna magic hands them open. I'm gonna magic hands them closed. I now realize I said I was gonna turn them to the opposite direction, didn't I?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, I do want to close them, but I guess I don't know if I'm smart enough to know which direction is closed. Lefty
Righty
tighty.
tighty, lefty loosey.
Okay. All right. If you don't want me to do that, that's fine. I'm gonna pull out a dagger. I am gonna stab them, though. Is that okay?
That sounds worse.
I mean, I don't know what you want from me. This is all I
Uh,
know.
all I'm saying is you want to gamble,
Oh,
leave it at the tables.
you think they're
Say again?
taking parts off?
I said
Yeah.
if you want to gamble, leave it at the tables.
But for
Uh,
the record, I never gamble without an advantage.
What's your advantage here?
I have a man over there who just like oozes healing power.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
That is the person. My dude. Okay. Can I like detect magic then? Would that be okay? If I detect magic in this room, would that be all right? Can I do that?
Sure. You go detect magic here. Oh, that's a big. That's a big. You don't detect any magic.
Look, see, there's no magic. It's gonna be fine.
So, do we see where these like pipes that these are connected to, where they go, or do they just lead into a wall outside the room?
They lead into the wall.
Okay. Is there anything that like I could pour some out and use my alchemist toolkit to figure out anything more about these?
So there is like a tap, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like you know, it looks like you could basically turn the thing and have some leak out. Yeah, you could definitely pull some from there. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
Specifically, I think you
Well,
wanted to know if your alchemist toolkit could identify it.
yeah, if I can get any more information on like would it be safe to turn these valves all the way to the other end? Or
Um, yeah, to know that you would definitely have to test like actually test these liquids. You can like your alchemist kit includes like vials and things. You would basically just kind of have to set up, and I say it would probably take you like 10 minutes to kind of, you know, do some basic alchemical testing to determine that. If you want to, you know, that's something you could do.
oh, I'm interested, but I asked the party, do you guys want me to do this or do we not want
Do you
or
want
are
me
we
to
in a hurry?
start smashing vials, or do you want to test it? That's the question.
I'd rather test it, but
Did you make friends with a robot friend out there?
No. You want me to go talk to him?
No. I was just wondering if it like you guys hit it off or something. You know.
I tried to take him.
What do you mean by pick him up and like take him somewhere?
Well, like, take him with us, you know? It'd be cool to have a robot.
That's literally kidnapping.
I mean, is it kidnapping if they're not a person?
And you can buy the robots. They're pretty cheap.
This one would have been free.
So I'll just roll crafting and check it.
But that's stealing.
Still not great, but it's something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would probably be what you want to roll. So sure. You all see as she kind of breaks out the alchemist toolkit here and kind of sets it up on this table, and you get a little bit of the liquid from here. You're doing your testing. As you see Garen reach out and take the blue bottle off the table and just take it for himself. And so he does that. But testing this is unlike anything that you've seen before. You're not really sure what it is as far as like how reactive it is. You think at maybe not that reactive. You don't think that there's risk of an explosion. At least it's unlikely. You're not sure, but that's the best you can kind of get with a 16.
Okay. Do I know as far as unlikely to react in general? So like no explosion, poisonous gas, or anything like that? Or do I just know an explosion that won't happen?
Explosion mainly. You're not sure if this is poisonous or not.
Okay. So I just let Poe know probably wouldn't die by explosion, but I don't know if anything else would happen.
All right, I'm gonna close all of the valves that I can on these pipes, starting in that order.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So you.
at this point, sure.
Yeah. You
There you
go.
go.
Hey, Syl, you want to maybe back up a little bit?
hmm
Okay.
We have one guy who's going to taste test it probably, and one guy who's going to just extra test it for me. Go ahead.
All right.
All right. Which way do you turn the circular valves?
Could I tell based on like if I start turning them, if the vats start emptying? I want to make sure that I close the valves. So I want to turn them to the right, but if these like start emptying, I'm definitely going to turn it the other way.
All right.
So I just want to make sure that they're sealed.
Okay. Yeah. You turn to the right, and you do see like the level going down.
Going to the left then. All right. Okay.
You go to the
Yep.
left.
Yep. That was
Yeah. It seems to be no longer going down.
okay. So is the left where they were already?
They were somewhere in the middle.
Oh no, then I'm going full left. Yeah, make sure the levels don't go any further down.
All right. You go all the way to the left.
And all the taps on these, you said there was taps on each one?
That's right.
Open them all. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
All right. You do that.
Let's go.
What's the material the pipe's made out of?
No, I already opened some shit. We should definitely be going.
It's made of
Okay.
brass.
Do
I can
we
crimp
hear
it.
any noises?
Oh, well, that might have helped, but like I've already like opened all of them, and the chance of us creating toxic fumes,
I'll hold my breath.
it'd be better if we just roll back out.
I mean,
It'd be
he's
better if we
probably
just.
going to drink some of the stuff anyway.
Well,
Just
yeah.
saying.
Was there anything left on the table?
We took
You
the blue
guys.
stuff.
I mean, all the stuff is still there. You didn't take any, to my knowledge, but
You
Oh, I
took
thought you
blue.
did.
you investigated everything that was there.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you took the blue one.
I
He
took the blue
definitely
one.
took the blue one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We should all definitely move out of the room and close the door, please.
This minecart was full of the bits, right? Robot bits.
Yeah.
It was individual components like gears and stuff like that. It wasn't actual like arms and legs.
No,
Right.
but we could make them, right?
Can you put together a like robot arm?
I mean, I can't, but we got friends.
Like Roger?
No.
All right, look, I don't have a better plan here, so I'm gonna continue on with my door inspector bit. If anybody has a better idea, they should say so now. Do you just want to like jump this guy? Do you want to leave, or do you want to try to like continue exploring?
I almost feel like continue exploring because I feel like if we try to jump him, how do
We
we
could
know the
always
ones back here won't activate to protect him too?
we could always
Okay.
just go and talk to him.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Then
Well,
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yeah, just tell him we're lost.
Hello. Um.
All right. So you begin walking towards this robot here, this brass
Uh huh.
servitor.
Yep.
He's like watering plants, right? He's minding his own business. Everything seems fine. You walk in, you say hello. His eyes turn red as he looks at you, and he starts to make this beeping noise, like um, and you see as this other servitor also turns to you, his eyes turn red. We're just gonna roll initiative here.
Oh boy, that is not a friendly sound.
We need to leave.
Yeah, we can just leave.
Are we
If
that
they
just
is
making?
an option.
if they let you leave.
Are we just making a run for it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, they're like moving towards you. They are.
They
It,
are very upset. Okay.
it appears as though they plan to attack.
All right.
Okay. My rolls suck today. Woo.
Right there with you. Woo.
And you're the first one in the room.
I'm gonna take one for the team. One may or may not be a death. Why are there 3 servitors? Why?
Oh,
I mean, we were told about this. We did know.
3 that you can see, please.
Yeah, well,
You're
all
told
right.
like 11 of them.
I was told 11.
All right, I'm gonna begin the encounter here. So yeah, you walk in, you're like, hey there, being all friendly.
I'm
Uh,
not being friendly. I was being aggressive. This is factory inspection. I'm inspecting. I need everyone to stop their work. I need the foreman here in front of me now. Is that you? Are you the foreman?
you think he looks like a foreman as he walks up to you. He is going to take a swing at you.
Oh God, no!
These should not be private. Let me reveal this. I think it's best to just let the roles be
Yeah,
public
that fucking hits for sure.
in this rule system. All right, so yeah, he's gonna walk up and he's gonna try and bludgeon you to death. Apparently, he's going to hit you for 6 bludgeoning damage. He's just gonna try and strike you again here, and he will miss.
Miss. Okay, 6 damage
Uh,
then.
Yep, and then it is Garen's turn.
I'm going to.
I really messed things up, didn't I? I moved too far forward.
I'm gonna go
Should have gotten a box. All right. Well,
here.
you should
I
have said
think.
that then.
And Poe, don't forget you do a better weapon that might work on these guys.
And then
Yeah, but
I'm
that would
going
require
to.
that I pull it out.
You didn't have it out, the new one?
I'm gonna grapple this guy.
Um.
Have a reach
Okay.
weapon.
All right. With the weapon. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a weapon-based grapple. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll my grapple.
Go for it.
I grapple him.
All right. You do that.
Nice.
Oh, he's on the ground.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Erie.
I can't do anything.
Well, try. We believe in you.
You hit them with magic. Zeph calls to you.
I've used all my magic on the previous 2 ones.
Oh, I forgot. You guys are.
You
All
should
right.
leave.
Should we be leaving? Is that the
Yes, yeah.
plan? Sorry, is that actually the plan? I'm asking the party.
I think we should run. There's like 15 robots in here, not including the giant one.
Okay.
I don't think we're prepared for this.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
No, if that's what we want to do, that's what we're going to do. I don't hear anybody objecting to this plan, so we're running.
Chidi, can I get under this cart and cast a spell, or is it too low?
It's pretty low.
And it's too high for me to jump on?
Uh, yeah. If you went under it, it would be like a squeeze situation. Like you could definitely squeeze under it. It would be like difficult terrain, half movement to squeeze and crawl under it. You'd be pretty protected, and as long as you're not casting like spells with attack rolls, like it would be fine.
I just don't think I can have that much movement.
What if you hop onto somebody's shoulder? Would that give you the height you need in order to get line of sight?
You can also spend a
Yeah.
second action to move. Like you can move
Yeah,
with
I
all four
know.
actions.
But then I can't do anything, so what's the point?
I mean, just set up
Um,
for next turn.
If I go here, can I see the robot? In this
Uh,
square?
probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do needle darts. Maybe this one won't have whatever 9 or whatever.
Did you use adamantine?
No.
Oh.
It was never discussed whether or not I had to have these things.
You do have the things.
I do have the things.
You have. I gave you all the things you
Okay.
need to choose any method that you want.
The attack roll's the same though, right?
Oh,
The 14. Well, let's see here. You didn't target it.
Oh shit, my bad.
14 misses. Just bounces off of the armor.
Okie dokie. Echo's going to run.
All right, that's gonna be this guy. All right, this guy. What's their movement? Oh, okay, interesting. He's going to double move up to here. Let's see. He'll take a swing at Poe. He's gonna take a swing at you. Let's
This
do
will
that.
determine if we can kill all the robots.
All right. He tries to bludgeon you. He hits you for 5 damage. He's going to try and hit you. Oh, that's all 3 of his actions. That is going to be his turn as he punches you.
all right. 5 damage.
That hits. He takes 1 damage. Why are we doing this? There we go. Okay.
Sorry, why did he take 1?
These
Zeth attacked
Resistance and
him.
stuff.
They appear to be very they have like these very hard armored plates on the outside of their body. Then it's going to be Alana's turn.
I was told we were running, but I can't leave them all. So can I delay my turn until...
You don't have to say until. You just pick whenever you want to come back in.
Alright, I'm just gonna delay my turn.
All right, you delay. Move on to this orbit. Here, another robot comes out. He is going to go here. And he's going to go here. So another robot is coming out here, probably to try and punch you. And then it's Poe's turn.
I am very hurt. Let's get the hell out of here, people. What are we doing? Who thought this was a good idea?
Man, I tried to warn you.
Sorry, what am I supposed to remember? Go ahead and spell that out. Attack
Attack
of
of
opportunity.
opportunity.
I was unaware that that was a thing in Pathfinder. So
But you
okay.
can disengage since you're not taking any actions.
Yeah, 5-foot step.
Whatever it's called.
What I can say is that the steel servitor that you saw the other day did he had reaction, right? He definitely had it.
Then I'm definitely going to assume.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
I can disengage and move 5 feet. Yes.
Right, yeah, it's 5 foot
And then
step.
and then I can take my 25. Okay. And then I can take my 25. I still have 1
Mhm.
action. I can't actually do anything with that 1 action though.
You could continue to move.
You can move.
I guess I don't feel good about leaving people behind though.
It's just scared.
Get out of here. Go.
Well,
All right, I guess I will move the again, but
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about doing this, so
All right.
I think that was 25. I'm gonna double check. You can move on without me though. Oh, one
All
more.
right. Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay. So, well, I was thinking of attacking because I think I would be in range, so my cart is too low to block, right?
You can shoot right over it now.
Okay.
Must be nice.
So,
Shouldn't have played a toy.
That's right.
go. Okay, so I'm gonna use one action to load the crossbow, second action to strike.
Oh, I assume that
Uh,
it's already loaded. You don't have to use your
Okay,
first. You
perfect.
always start combat with it loaded.
Oh, nice. Okay. Because I'm gonna use the adamantine one, test it out. And let's try for this. I will take that.
All right. Roll that damage.
All right.
All right. 18. Yeah, this is a very strong hit here against this guy. Yeah, you see he's like you blow one of his arms off. Like this guy, it's like leaking, like yeah, you fucked this thing up. It's pretty fucked up.
I'm becoming an expert at blowing these guys' arms off.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's
You know
that
where the
arm?
weak points are.
I'm beginning to think that the threat here was exaggerated.
This is just
Um,
one. How
Where,
much health
where did
does
that
he
arm go,
have?
JD?
It's on the ground next to you. So
Okay.
then, since it was already loaded, if you wanted to, you could reload and shoot again.
I was gonna do that.
But then next turn, you could only shoot once. But
Totally fine. I will take that.
all right, you kill it. It is dead.
Okay. All right. And that is my turn. I'll just end it. There we go. Oop,
All
there
right.
we go.
This guy, he's prone. He's grappled. He is going to try and break free here. Try this. Okay. He's going to
He's still grappled.
try again. It won't let me roll with the penalty, so we'll just subtract like 5 from this. So
5.
20. Your DC is 18, I think.
I believe you're correct. Yeah.
All right, so it's broken free, and then it's
Mhm.
going to, with its last action, stand up. So we're
Sure.
just gonna to remove all of these. So that's his entire turn, and then it's your turn.
That guy's dead. Okay, I'm gonna grapple him again.
Okay, go for it. I like this tactic. Just hold them there. Sylvia shoots them.
I failed.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So I'm gonna try a trip.
Okay. Success.
I don't think it is.
Oh no, it wouldn't be. No, that's not a success.
I'll just take a swing at him.
Okay. This is your third attack.
There it
Yeah,
is.
still hit. Oh damn! Look at that. Takes a shitload of damage. Yeah, he's fucked up. He's fucked up real good. Then it's going to be Erie's turn.
Seeing them do damage, can I re-enter ahead of Eerie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just can I just drag you? I can. There you go. Boom.
Cool.
Go ahead and take your turn. It says it's Erie's, but she
Yeah,
can
that's
wait.
fine. I'm gonna move in front of them. So let's target this guy and then cast electric arc.
All right, electric arc. It's going to be a saving throw here. Failure. All right. You see as this thing just kind of flops around on the ground as it's electrocuted and it stops moving. It is now it's broken. You broke it.
And
All right.
that's my turn though.
All right. Then it's Erie's turn.
Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Nope, wrong thing.
You missed.
Okay, bye.
All right. As you're moving away, it will be Zeph's turn. You guys were scared. Look at this. You're destroying these things.
I was told we were running.
He just says that to
Alright.
egg us on, and then we have to fight the giant electric one.
You remember when he put a troll in a room full of treasure and tried to convince us to attack it? Oh man.
Alright, that is your turn. Then the Servitor moves forward here. Yeah, sure. He's gonna go right here. He's gonna try to attack Garen. He's gonna take a swing at you, Garen.
Yep. I'll hit.
Misses you,
Oh, okay.
Garen.
My AC's really low, so the assumption is always they hit.
He'll hit this time. Alright, so he moves forward, takes a couple swings at you, but you've got these guys down. You were ready for it.
Yep.
He misses twice. You dodge out of the way. Then it's Bo's turn.
All right. If I move here, can I see over the cart?
Well, you can't.
It's a weird placement, and so I don't know
You
if
go there.
here. Okay.
And yeah, you can barely see over it.
All right. I need to target him, right? And I don't know what I want to give, but electric arc seems like it worked last time, so
Okay. Failure.
roll for damage.
All right. Yeah, it just arcs off of him and onto these two dead ones. You're not sure how much that did, but yeah.
I guess I should have gone for the bow and arrow. Okay, that is my turn then.
All right. And then it's Sylvia's turn.
How many are left in the room? Is it just 2?
I see just
one?
one.
Just one.
Okay. I can't see completely in the room from where I'm at, just this guy.
But I'm
So.
standing right next to you and we can have a conversation.
Absolutely. All right, so I am going to load my crossbow with just a bolt.
Regular. Okay.
Regular, yeah. I'll save the other ones.
Probably smart.
Yeah,
Good
thought it
idea.
would be good to do. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try for it.
All right. It misses.
All right. Then I'll go ahead and just load it again. That way it's
Okay.
ready for next.
Okay.
If we come to that.
Sounds good. Garen, it's your turn.
Trip.
Trip. Go for it.
Gotta target him. I crit.
Yes, you trip him. He is now prone.
Is there a critical effect from tripping?
It's just extra prone.
Oh, okay.
He's more horizontal than he would have been.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, it says it. He is prone.
Yeah, you take 1d6 bludgeoning. Get
Bludgeoning,
wrecked.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Look.
Ah,
Five damage.
okay.
All right. I don't. He doesn't
Yep.
care.
Yeah,
It's
it
just-
doesn't care.
Yeah.
1d6 is nothing.
Damage.
Doesn't
So
matter.
now I'm going to. What do these do? Off guard makes him get hit more.
Yeah, he's off guard right now. He's prone.
Yeah, I'll hit him.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Smash.
Yeah, you destroy it. It is dead.
All right.
All right.
So
Well
are any of these kind of intact?
All three of them are mostly intact. They're just missing, important bits that are leaving them non-functioning. But yeah.
Can I take one of these?
The whole thing?
Couldn't you
Yeah.
get it on the way back?
I mean, I could, but we could have another friend.
Well,
I thought you were going to take Roger with us.
He didn't want to go.
No,
Oh.
But I
poor
didn't-
Roger
it
will
didn't-
walk by him with carrying one of these guys. I'll be shocked.
you're
and
still
odd.
running away.
In our awesomeness.
Oh, I should.
Why are you closing the
it.
door?
I'm trying to
gotta-
leave. I can't get out.
I gotta get
Echo!
up. I gotta get up for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right.
Good
I'm
night.
gonna say goodnight to my kid. I'll be back.
Feels like we're taking a break then.
All right, so everyone's back. The party has successfully, despite everyone's, how they thought this would go, you easily take out these brass servitors with only
Easily.
minor injuries to the party.
I feel like I'm the only one who took injuries there, and I'm very
Uh, uh,
hurt.
That was the polite way of saying only minor injuries to the Poe.
To the Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I come back, I'll lay on hands.
I appreciate that.
Or you can just do it because you have my character sheet.
I definitely could. I just don't know what it requires to do that and whether or not it's a good idea. We'll figure that out when you get back.
Yuri's gonna keep running. I'm so far away.
All right.
Wait.
Roger says, "Would you like another glass of wine?"
You know, okay.
I would like to
Alright.
cast message. Be like,
Well,
Eerie, what are you doing? We're headed down the hallway. We need you.
Oh, I thought we were running away.
I thought so too, but I guess not.
Hold that wine.
Oh, bring it with you. Bring me one too, please.
Never mind, I'll hold the wine. I'm gonna
Alright.
grab the 2 cups and drag them behind me.
Oh, can Echo not carry one?
you don't want that. No one wants that.
I bring you a 4th a cup of wine.
Oh, thank you. It looks like it spilled a little bit, but this is perfect. Did it spill or did you drink out of mine?
my little like nubbins are now dyed purple.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Got it.
There's just purple droplets too, all the way down.
It's just a wine trail.
She's leaking.
Hey, Sil, you want some chicken wine?
Sylvia just glances at it. No, thanks.
Sorry, can I call you Sil or does it have to be Sylvia?
Still works.
All right.
You guys have
I'll-
known each other for years.
I assume we would already know whether or not nicknames were allowed, but this is the first time after years I thought to ask. This is the closest we've ever been.
I was to say that was a flashback, but yeah, that works too.
He got drunk enough that he's like, I'm just gonna ask it.
He has had like 6 glasses of wine. It's like a whole bottle at this point.
For the record, I think I called you Sil before and you didn't say anything, so I was just going to roll with it. But if Christina's not okay with it, then I'm not going to do that.
It's all good.
Because I tried to get nicknames started for people like characters in the past, and some people, man, they get offended. Am I right, Cam?
Yes.
Is this a door?
That
Yes.
is a vent.
Okay.
Here?
Where are you?
Yeah, that's a vent.
Oh, I thought there was
Is
a
it
door on
large
the other
enough
side.
for somebody to like fit through?
There's
Isn't
a door
there a
over
door
here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with Jake on this
Guys,
one. It's a door shaped vent.
This way
Listen.
is to the giant robot, just so you know.
It got a similar construction to door, but no, it's a vent.
I'm
How big's
just
the vent?
Big enough for an Eerie, an Echo, or a Poe, possibly.
I could fit in there? All right.
The name doesn't have a vent.
Do I feel the air coming towards me, or does it have a slight vacuum like a return?
Roll a perception.
Sure.
Can I give him advantage? Because I'd also like to know.
I see through the ethereal plane into this vent.
All right, yeah, it's coming towards you a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, that healing's for you.
Oh, thank you.
And you also have a +2 to your AC for 1 round, which I guess doesn't matter because we're not in combat. So
Right.
I guess Jake has a good question. Is the air warmer or cooler?
It's about the same.
Okay. Do we want to send an Eerie, an Echo, or a Poe?
I don't want to go in there.
What was that?
I don't want to go in there.
Okay, but would Echo?
I converse with Echo.
I'll give him an Echo treat.
We will accept this bribery.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like, it's not great. It's just chicken flavored wine.
Echo steals your wine.
Do I need to roll any form of check to kind of just slightly bend the bars if necessary to get the bat through?
No. You could do that.
I ought to do that.
All right. Echo goes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna move Poe. All right, you're inside.
The bat is eviscerated.
It's dark. There's like a lot of stuff, and You get down here.
Oh, I see.
There's another. This is what you see as you look out, but you can't get out because it's
Okay.
closed.
Echo will just come back and make like dying bat noises.
Okay.
Like he's being eaten.
Echo,
right.
no!
I give it CPR.
Is Echo coming back? I can't see Echo.
That's just from inside of it, and then he just like flaps out normally.
Oh, okay.
I'm diving in. Okay, thank God. You okay, Echo?
He says he's fine.
All right.
And that vent just goes to the pocket by the big robot.
All right.
You guys,
I'd like
you
to
guys
bend.
see it
Could not see it.
down here?
No, I can't see anything like through here at all.
No, at the bottom of this hallway.
What? You just opened the door?
Oh.
All willy-nilly?
Oh.
All right.
Now where's that tree?
I'd like to bend the bars back so that
Oh,
it's
I
like
already
we're never
gave him
here.
the.
You do that
Fine.
almost close enough.
Okay.
Oh, you guys open this door, and in this door you see more plants.
Do we know what type of plants they are?
You'd have to get closer and inspect them.
Okay.
I'm not a plant doctor, but that looks dangerous.
I know it looks. Do they look dangerous from where I'm at?
A little bit.
Okay. I don't know if I want to get closer.
There's these strange, like, pinkish purple plants with these weird, like, tentacles coming off of them.
Do they look like the tentacles from the wine?
It
Or
looks like
whatever we
these are
found?
some sort of wine plants. Yes, it looks like that.
Okay. I tell everybody else I found the source of the wine.
Oh, they're just making wine. That's what all the thingies are. That makes sense.
But the robots, why are they making wine?
Why is a robot serving wine?
They want
Why
to
does it
start a
taste like chicken?
winery. What's wrong with that? It's a unique winery.
You also notice this canister on the wall with this kind of wine-colored liquid. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like the same stuff we saw in the other room.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not sure why they would be making it, but that's a thing.
Anything that we can glean from this? Would, like, detect magic give us anything? I mean, this looks like it's glowing.
Yeah. So, you cast Detect Magic. And what you discover as these strange, like, runes and glyphs on the floor glow slightly. This is definitely some sort of blessing. Yeah, sure. Like a consecration kind of a thing. I don't know if Detect Magic would tell you that, but I'm just telling you that for some reason. So yeah, that's what it is.
All right. Can I tell, like, what it's doing? Is it, like, helping the plants grow, or
Go ahead and roll an Arcana
I don't
or
want...
religion.
If I was given the choice, I would go with neither.
I'll take that bet for Arcana.
All right. Yeah, this is definitely kind of as you look at it, and just kind of knowing this place kind of seems like a temple that has been like they just kind of taken over. It definitely is like some sort of like remnant from some sort of some like nature-esque kind of blessing that perhaps is being used to help with the growth of the chicken wine plants or whatever these things are.
Okay. Is there a valve here that I can turn?
Absolutely.
Sorry, a valve that just, like, spills it onto the floor?
Absolutely.
Doing that. All right, here we go, guys.
You do it.
Oh,
Perfect.
sorry, I
Bill,
closed.
there we go.
I definitely would have closed that behind me.
I was trying to move since you said you were opening that, so
who feels like they want to get electrocuted today?
you're
Any
suggesting
takers?
it.
I
So
want to
it
do it.
takes
I want to
is
do it.
you.
Oh.
Well-
Hey, if you want to, go ahead.
Down the hallway, I'm just seeing a lot of like.
That's where the giant robot is.
I mean, yeah, and you said there's a lot of electricity down there.
Yeah.
There's another room farther off. Like on the other side. There was another room.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
near this
robots in
way.
there.
Oh, there were?
Sorry,
Okay.
in this room over here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I kind of
Different.
peeked in, but didn't quite see much of anything.
Yeah, I
All right,
have
let's go
more.
scout that out, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do down here.
Oh, it connects. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
mean,
forgot you guys haven't been
oh.
over here yet.
Nope. No, we have not. All right,
I mean,
but there's
technically
nobody.
neither have I.
What? Tell us what we're seeing here
You're
before somebody
seeing
opens the door.
you're seeing large canisters full of some kind of strange clear liquid. Also with this weird contraption with knobs and things, tubes going into the wall. Over here, you can see another kind of canister that's flowing into his contraption of this dark and murky liquid.
So, do we recognize this liquid? Does it look like stuff we've already seen? Does this look like chicken wine?
It looks like water.
Okay.
A very disappointing answer.
What does this contraption do? Can I determine its function at all?
Sure. Roll a crafting check. That seems like that would be applicable here.
Anybody gonna help me with this crafting check?
Hi.
No. I will roll crafting if you do.
Mm,
Nice.
Poe, this is
Oh.
Poe, you definitely
There
think
we
like
go.
this is some magic mystery fluid. Perhaps you found something like the Holy Grail. This is like the water of life. Sylvia, looking at this is just some sort of water purification that's going on here. This is just normal water.
Dunk my head into the water.
It's sealed. It's sealed. It's
Oh.
a glass canister.
It just looks like it's completely. Are there like
Yeah.
taps I can open?
Yes.
I open the tap and I just like start drinking the water.
Okay.
Guys, it's gonna make us immortal.
It does not taste as good as you expected the water of life to taste. Yeah.
Not as pure as I thought it would be.
Tastes kind of bad.
Sorry,
actually.
which direction? Like, this is the purified water, or it's going through and purifying
Yeah,
this way?
this is the water of life, and this is the mud.
All right, it doesn't taste that great, guys. Expected more.
But what about that mud?
Sylvia's just laughing to herself.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
All right. Okay. Who wants to get electrocuted? No takers, I see. Anything else in these like piles worth investigating?
Looking in that just appears to be like a pile of junk. Jake, you open the
Okay.
door.
Uh-huh. What do we see inside the door?
Inside the door, you see
A room, really?
yeah, you see a room.
How about now?
Alright. Yeah, you walk in, and it appears to be like this kind of like fancy looking round bench of some sort. Looks like a bench made of wood. I'm sorry,
Hey,
stone.
Still? This looked like something you would know about. Hello?
Moving in, you see that there's like this valve on the wall, connected to some sort of strange metal something.
Oh, Jake is checking the valves over here.
Oh, there's no valve on that, Jake. There's a valve on
Okay.
this.
Let me see here. What was it you were wanting me to investigate more?
There's like a bench here and some valves. You're the closest we have to like an engineer. Does this look like anything to you?
So let me see.
All right. Here's what I want to know. What kind of lifestyle does Sylvia lead here? What you know, is she well off? Is she just like you know, what kind of upbringing? Like, is she, you know, upper class, middle class, lower class? What's that situation?
She probably had a pretty decent upbringing, because she went to a really good, like, academy for alchemy before she was kicked out. But then since then, she's just been living on whatever she could make and kind of not poor, but not really rich.
I will
All right.
say
So
that like
maybe
both Poe and Alana are like children of nobles. I don't know if that's gonna change anything here.
So Sylvia, looking at this room, you see like up on top here, there's like some water, like with a ladle, and there's like some rocks. It's very humid in here. Um, you think that you see like steam kind
okay.
of leaking out. This might be some sort of sauna.
Okay. That's random. So of course I just let Poe know it seems like it's a sauna.
I may or may not know that based on whether or not I was disowned by my parents. Anyway,
If I see a confused look on your face, I explain what it is.
all right.
Can those of us outside of the room hear their conversation?
Sure.
I go, oh, we can get our sweat on. I'm in. I rip my clothes off.
You do that.
How many times can you rip your clothes off before they're like you just naked?
I don't know. How many times can you hear you keep fixing them?
Not enough, if I'm honest.
Before long, it's just gonna be patches of Erie's face, and that's all you're
Just,
gonna be wearing.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing. Would you like? I mean, it doesn't work if you don't close the. All right. Who's ready to? Is there a reason why we need to go into the next room with all the electricity? Like, I don't know why we entered this weird bar hotel thing, let alone going into the room
Curiosity?
full of. I mean, I'm not very curious. I'm more interested in living. As a rule of thumb, you cannot live off of like telling stories if you don't live through the stories you're trying to tell.
I mean, you did just dunk your head in water of life. Has to be for something, right?
It didn't taste right. I'm actually like not sure about that. We swore an oath of vengeance for those hunters. I I don't remember making a blood pact with you.
Oh, you weren't here, but it happened apparently. That's canon.
I don't remember that either.
I
But I mean,
definitely
I
would
was
not
going
have
through
done that.
PTSD, so
All right, Seth. Well, if you were here for that, then
No, I'm just trolling.
lead the way, my man.
What's Garen doing?
Getting a sweat on.
All right.
Gonna send message to Garen. Seth is about to kill himself. We could use your help.
Oh, this is a good sweat.
All right. Seth
You,
climbs in the box. As you guys round the corner here, looking in, you see like a lot of steam coming off of like some large creature kind of hidden, but there's like a big silhouette of some vaguely humanoid shaped form on this raised platform with various tubes and things going into it from the wall. You can see above there is like lightning arcing down and around whatever this is. Also, there are like these rotating round some sort of structure that has these tubes attached to it, which are also going in towards whatever this thing might be. You also hear from over here, Zeph, there's like the sound of like there's this weird tapping sound. It's erratic. There's like the sound of like a turning of a valve, maybe like that squeaking noise. But you're hearing that. So that's what you're seeing here. and hearing.
Hey, Garen, it looks like there might be another sauna over there.
Let me go check it out.
I mean,
Is there anyone by that chair or is it empty?
As you kind of look over, you see think you see movement coming from behind this weird metal thing. You're not exactly sure what it is, but it seems like there's movement coming from behind it. You wouldn't be able to clearly see the chair, but such is isometric
Okay.
maps.
I see a control panel.
It looks vaguely like that, the back of some sort of control panel.
Mm-hmm.
you think you can figure out how it works?
No clue.
That does not fill me with confidence.
I can.
That does not fill me with confidence.
Oh.
Hey, Yuri's pretty good at figuring out robot stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, but she's also semi
All you have to do to figure something out is press all the buttons.
I am.
May not work in this
Poe is
situation.
just going to gesture to her as she makes that statement.
I mean, you're the one that wanted to turn all the valves.
I turned all the valves in hopes that it would F up something in the factory, or at the very least, the things would combine together and we'd eventually hear an explosion, say in 3, 2, 1, now.
Yuri
I
crosses her
did tell
nubbins
you that they were not going to explode.
and then goes, "Oh, so it's okay if a big people does it, but not little people."
Well,
Here,
no one
here-
would have gotten
She wants
hurt.
to press all the buttons for the same reason.
As a scientist, I do not understand your methodology.
This is
Yuri,
the
I
same
support your
thing.
decisions.
Yeah, see,
Let's go press all the
Yeah.
buttons.
Yuri for president. That's all I'm
Don't
Fair
saying.
warning, there may
Press.
be the
We're
owner might
pressing
be over there.
buttons, not punching them, right?
I'm gonna grapple the buttons.
I mean, what is pushing a button versus softly punching?
What? You can't softly punch things by definition, but
Anything, I can't
I
punch
get-
anything because I don't have a fist.
All right, so what
No, I know
happens
the
here?
theory is softly punching. But did you guys hear the warning? The owner might be over there.
Mm-hmm.
So as you approach
As
the
As long as you know.
back of this control panel, kind of peeking over it, you see this hooded figure. He's
I can't see
frantically
it.
pushing What do you mean you can't see it? You can't see it?
No, I can't see him.
She's not-
Yuri can't see him.
I assume that you're being held up at
Sure.
this point, but perhaps not. Garen at least sees this.
I assumed Yuri was on top of the control panel. She was climbing up.
Oh, I
So-
don't know how it is.
There's tubes and stuff on the back, you could climb up it. You could get up there. So as you're climbing up, Garen looks over this man who was frantically pushing buttons and pulling knobs and levers and twisting things, and he in a gasp he pulls this large lever and he looks at you. He says, "Ah, finally! All right, let's see how this goes." We're
Aw,
gonna roll initiative.
I wanted to
Before
do
we
that.
do, Sylvia just shouts out, "Hello, we're the door inspectors."
He shouts that.
Forget about
I thought we were inspectors of the factory. I don't know.
that. Well, now we're door inspectors.
I mean, that's what we started at, but it can be both. Why can't we be both?
A steel
Yours
service.
just said
Okay.
inspectors. Yeah, do you see
Shut
that
up.
guy down there? Do you see how big he is?
There is my typical 16.
As he pulls the last lever, you see as smoke and steam billow out. You hear the sound of these large steel feet slamming onto the tile floor as it moves off of this raised area here. You see, at the start of initiative here, at the start of combat, this creature moves forward off of this raised area, looks over at the hooded man, and he is going to do a thing. He blasts him with this beam of fire that shoots out of its right arm, nearly entirely incinerating this guy, whoever he was, as he falls down, probably dead. And then it's going to continue to move forward here.
Seems bad.
And yeah,
Well, that was an anticlimactic inspection.
Now I get to press the buttons.
it's not over
You
yet, I
do.
don't think.
I was staying with the owner. All this time to look for him, and he dies right when we find him.
That's right.
Classic.
Immediately. So then it's Garen's turn.
Humans, am I right?
You see as it moves forward, these circular things in the ceiling here rotate as these tubes are kind of like pulled longer as they're still attached to him as he moves forward.
I'm gonna trip him.
Okay.
I want this to work so bad.
Okay, all right. Were you not going to use the +1? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Well, I can't use that to trip.
Right. I know. I just mean it's fine. Yeah. So you do that. You fall prone.
I'm a raid.
All right. I feel like you did that in the wrong order, but that's fine.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
I missed.
Raging.
All right. You do that. You miss. All right, Poe, it's your turn.
I have no idea how this is gonna work, but Zeph, this guy's a threat, right? We can just go ahead and murder him. No, like, moral implications here. I'm gonna assume, yeah, okay.
Sure.
The issue I have with this is that I want to use this for all 3 of my actions, and I don't exactly know how to do that.
Okay.
Just roll damage 3 times.
I guess?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says right in there to maximum
automatically
3 shards for 3
hits,
actions. It auto hits. So
Right, but, like, it also, like, I just have to collect this 4 times?
Well, it says for
3D,
each
yeah.
additional action you use, yeah.
Alright, here we go!
Oh, hold on.
You were doing so good. Keep
let
going.
me keep pace with you here. Oh.
8.
8, 10, 14.
All right. Keep going.
I don't know how many I've done.
You've done
4?
4. Yeah, 5
And
now.
a total of 6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You rolled so well.
I
All right.
don't know. How much damage did I do, and does it even make sense to do that much? I don't know. But here we are. That's my entire action, or my entire turn.
All right, you did it.
I'm going to count out how much
22?
it was and figure out
It's
whether or not that
22.
was a bad idea.
All right,
Well-
Eerie. I will say that you made it up onto his control panel.
yeah.
And yeah, it's your turn.
Do I have to make a check to know what buttons he pressed? Or-
You probably wouldn't have been able to see it as you were climbing up,
Yeah.
but your best guess is probably like all of them.
Okay. How many actions do I want to waste on this? Would it be part of movement if there's buttons for like Echo to like step on buttons?
Would
Just as
it
he
be
moves
part of
across?
movement? To
Just-
kind of hop up and down, like
No, just to like walk across, but make sure he's stepping on buttons.
Oh, Echo?
Yeah.
Oh, you want Echo to run
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing? He can do that. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have him do that. Just like move across and press as many buttons as possible.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know if I can hit this thing, but we'll try. Oh.
All right. You see as you fire off these darts towards him, you see as some energy surges from this from the tubes attached to this left wheel over here. They surge forward as some sort of strange, like, ethereal barrier pops up and blocks the attack.
Okay.
Just
Eerie's.
to be clear, that didn't happen with my attack, right?
Correct.
Well, mine's like a physical object, so maybe that's why. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's why I'm asking.
also. It's just an action to like press more buttons and pull
Sure.
levers.
Sure.
Eerie will focus on levers, and Echo can do buttons.
All right. You go to town. Your turn?
Mm.
All right. Zeph, it's your turn.
Guys, this isn't working.
Zev points at Garen and says out loud, Aegis Sanctum, and then a shimmering field goes around Garen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
incantation.
And then you hide in the box. All right.
I
You do that.
like
Did
it.
you add that to you? Yes, you did. All right. Excellent. Then it's Sylvia's turn.
Okay. So it kind of seems like any physical attack won't hurt, or just kind of the one it happened to, not hit.
Well, at this point, you're not sure. You're not sure. Would you like to make some sort of check to determine what it is that's going on with that?
Yeah.
All right. I'd let you roll a crafting check for that.
All right. That is if my computer wants to click it.
All right. Yeah. So what you
Yeah,
can tell,
probably.
yeah, you could tell from like just the energy surge that was coming from the wires attached to the ceiling here that yeah, that definitely has something to do with it. You're not sure if any attacks will like bypass this shield that has popped up or if it'll pop up again, but what you do think is that if you were to somehow destroy or disrupt these wires, then you could potentially knock out that shield that he has.
Okay. And where exactly are the wires?
They're hanging
Are
off of
they
this rotating thing, like they're hanging from the ceiling attached to his body. So they're like hanging across the battlefield here.
okay? So can I basically just aim at the ones that are like connected to him at that point?
Sure.
Because the other ones would be out of range. Okay. I'll see if this will work. So that was one action. This would be second. So I'm not gonna lock on because I can't lock on to anything.
Yeah,
So we'll
just roll your
we
thing. Yeah, that's
just
fine.
roll it. Yeah. Okay. Let's
Oh, wow.
see. Hey.
Yeah, so you see like there's like two locations where these tubes are attached to this, and you kind of like kneel down and try and line it up, and you actually hit both of them, severing both of them from whatever this thing is, this
That's
robot. So yeah, you think that you knocked out its shield.
Like your third crit today.
I know. Pretty good. I get a roll of 16s and then a crit.
I'm gonna have you roll for me.
All right, and then I'll just reload and that'll be my last action.
All right. Guy's dead, and then it's
So did
Alana's
he
turn.
sever all the wires connected to this thing, or are there still wires from
There
the
were
other
two.
pylon?
There are from the other one, yes.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to move forward
All right.
up there. And then I'm going to try that electric arc again.
Okay.
That's a save for you.
Oof.
Cool.
Success.
That's the third.
All right. Roll that damage then.
Okay.
All right. It takes 4 damage. Alter something on its character sheet. Here.
Giving it more health.
Now I have to change the armor class because the shield's removed. All right, cool. So that's a thing. It's going to stand up. What he's actually going to do is he's going to shoot this beam. So he's going to first target Alana. He's going to shoot this beam of fire at you. You can see as he does this, hold on, roll this. There's like this strange fluid being like pumped into him from this set of tubes coming off of the other circular thing in the ceiling. And he is going to. And Poe, can you roll me a D100, please?
Sorry, that was me.
Yes.
It's
This,
roll D100. Is that right?
yeah. So this ray of fire hits you for 14 damage.
Hits me?
No, hits Alana.
Oh, okay.
Then it's going to try and punch Chris's character here. It's going to try and punch Garen. Garen, he's going to crit you. for 48 damage. Creature attempts to grapple. It's going to try and grapple you, I guess.
Ooh, yeah.
But he fails.
Unfortunate.
All right, you rolled a 47 on your D100. Okay. All right.
Zeth, how much healing ooze do you have?
All of it. And then it's Garen's turn.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to
Yeah.
disarm his fire cannon.
Okay.
I thought that I could, like, communicate out of turn, but
You can.
Yeah.
okay.
He's just not talking because he's not
Said
feeling
not
well.
enough.
No, I know, but not enough is not good enough. Like, do I need to heal or can you? My turn's coming up.
He's asking if you got anything left in the tank. Athletics. All right, so you're gonna try and rip off these tubes attached to him.
Yep. No, I'm ripping off his fire cannon.
His fire cannon on
Yes.
his okay.
That is a weapon, is it not? I'm
No,
disarming his weapon.
it's part of his body. It's attached to him. This is
So is his arm.
yes, exactly. So yes, you're trying to remove the creature's arm. Read success. Sure, you succeed.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh, I failed. So that's fine. I'm gonna try to trip him again, and this is not gonna have my map. So keep that in mind.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's your turn. All right. Cool. But then it's Poe's turn.
I apologize in advance. I'm going to force barrage again, which means I need to roll another 6 times. I
Roll
really
those
wish there was an
dice.
easier way to go with this, but here we go.
Oh my gosh, 4s every time.
Every time you gonna jinx me like this?
Oh.
You gonna jinx
Oh,
me
shut
like
up.
this?
I'm so sorry.
Mm.
I was really expecting that last one to be a 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of them, right? Oh, did
All
I
of
do
them.
one too many? I think I may have done one too many there. Look, I it's fine.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies. Also, Eerie is no longer allowed to speak while I'm rolling. Does this thing look bloodied at all? I know bloodied is not something for a robot, but I'm just trying to get an idea.
No.
Hmm.
Here, it's your turn. I'm guessing. Unless you want to have another
Is it
action. Sorry.
oiled?
No, it's definitely like the end of my turn. I'm just wondering, like, what the F we're doing here.
I mean, it looks like you guys are like hurting it, right? You're doing damage and stuff, like chipping away like parts of its steel plating and things like this, removing its tubes. Stuff's happening. You're not sure though, like how much
All
fight
right.
it has left in it. Then it's Erie's turn.
Okay. So Sylvia's bolt is like a physical like projectile. So is like needle darts, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So I can do the same thing she did, but on the other side.
Sure. You could attach the tube or try to attack the tubes if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Attack. Ooh.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's whenever I roll.
All right. You successfully will remove one of these tubes, and as you do, on the ground, you see as like there's this strange colored liquid kind of just spilling all over this area right here.
Ugh.
But he still has one more tube left in him.
Okay. I will press more buttons.
Okay, pressing the buttons.
Oh wait,
And
I'm
it's
doing
Zeph.
levers.
Oh.
Crap.
Oh, now it's levers. All right, pulling levers. Then it's Zeph's turn.
And use reach. Lay on hands. For 12 healing. Yeah, I'm Gary. Okay. One.
Excellent. Anything else? All right, Sylvia's turn.
Okay. Going to aim at the last wire. So let me go to hit that.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you successfully remove the other tube going to it on the other side. As you see, as more of this liquid is pouring out just all over from these tubes. But then, like, suddenly, like, it just stops. Like, there's whatever reservoir this liquid was coming from is either empty or not functioning properly.
Someone turned it off.
Maybe
Yeah.
just someone turned it off.
Oops.
Would it
Maybe that
just
was a
run
good
out of
thing.
juice eventually?
Look, I don't know. It's the wine. It's being flooded with wine.
Right.
I mean, that's probably a good thing, because that way whatever's leaking all over the ground won't hit us.
But
Hopefully.
I mean, is it flammable? We don't know. We never tested that.
We do not. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and second action to reload, third to attack.
All right.
Mr. Robot.
All right. That hits.
All right. Here we go.
All right. For 10 damage. As you shoot him with the adamantine bolt.
Yep.
Pew.
And it's going to be Alana's turn.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna draw it with 2 hands. So step 5 feet forward and strike.
All right. That hits. All right. You halberd him. And yeah, you chip off some of its armor. But yeah, you're definitely doing damage.
That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I have to end turn.
All right. So it is going to raise its cannon. And he is going to fire it at you, Alana.
Okay. Hit.
It's going to hit for 14 fire damage. And as this happens, you see -1. Yeah, -1, -2. I think that's still gonna hit.
Yeah.
So even with the -2. Anyway, so as he does this, you can see as this thing on his arm, this weird cannon, starts to heat up. It's like growing like red hot now, as it appears as though like this was maybe some sort of cooling mechanism that you guys have destroyed. And I need for Garen to roll a reflex save here. This thing is also going to roll a reflex save.
I just whispered to Poe, we might get that explosion you've been wanting.
He already used his hero point
You already used it.
on something
Didn't
stupid.
want
Oh, every
Yeah.
time.
explosion.
Yep.
Yes.
Every time. First roll I make, hero point.
Yeah, immediate. It was on something silly as well.
Every time.
Like,
I'm pretty sure
Like-
it was kicking a door open.
That's the
Yeah.
Gary
Sure was,
way. I mean,
As this arm, this cannon, like basically it just kind of explodes, like the outer shell of the thing. Metal shards flying everywhere. Garen, you take 10 piercing damage.
this was a saving throw. Was it auto? No. Auto or visual effect? No. Okay.
So that was one action. Now it is going to attack Garen.
Oh, nice.
Going to crit you, Garen,
Yes.
for 36 damage.
Oh, damn.
I
Story
would
of
like
my
to
life.
use my retributive strike.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. All right, cool. Yeah, see it.
Oh
That
yeah, I
hits.
take off 5 damage.
That's not enough.
Not
No.
enough, but still, yeah. But you're still gonna get a hit.
I had like 12 health.
And then Eerie, go ahead and roll me a percentile, please, as he takes 11 damage from that.
that's
Okay.
good.
All right. You see, as it goes to try and move forward, for some reason, its legs like don't appear to be working at the moment. So yeah, that's gonna happen.
I did that. It's me.
Then it's Karen's turn to roll a death save or some shit.
Duh.
That's fine. Poe, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to cast. I think this is a free action, a lingering composition. So I have to do a performance check.
The DC is 18, so you succeed.
Okay, so it's going to last for 3 rounds. as long as I cast Courageous Anthem.
Yep.
Which should get everyone in that circle. And then I think I can still cast another spell after
Yeah,
that.
he is saying that. So everyone
Yeah.
drag Courageous Anthem onto your characters, and yeah, you still have one action left because lingering composition. You still have 2 actions. I'm sorry. Yeah, you still have your 2 actions. All
The
allies.
robot also gets
Negative.
it.
Yes, I could have done that from the beginning, but and then
fine.
I'm just gonna roll Force Barrage because it's been working so far.
All right.
But this time
you also get your Courageous Anthem, right?
I do, but yeah, that's a good point. This is
Not that it matters for this, but I mean, you
Yeah,
might.
it's
it
yourself
doesn't
and
matter
allies.
for this, but then I'm wondering if I should go with something else. Nah, this has been doing like such good damage, but I'm only gonna roll this twice for the 2 actions. I don't get the plus, but I get 8.
All right, you do that.
Does he look at all like he is gonna like fuck off here? Like,
It would
I
also have
mean,
+1 to your damage rolls.
Yeah, so it's +2 to that, so it's 10.
all right, so then I did what? I'm sorry, 10?
Yeah.
yeah. I marked it. Yeah.
Chris, you
Cool.
can't toggle that view
What view?
where it's all like swirly.
No.
Okay, that sucks. Good to know.
JD, did you? Okay, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, so I
that's your
guess
turn?
that is the entirety of my turn.
Okay. Erie, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, I think that's enough buttons.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do needle darts again. Attack.
All right,
I
bounces
rolled
off his armor.
so high.
Hero point.
How do I do that?
You just reroll it. You just say I'm
Reroll.
using my hero point, and you just do it again.
Okay. Attack.
Hey, there you go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Roll the damage. All right. Just gonna take full damage from that.
I did something.
Nice job.
I wanna move away. I don't really want to jump off this thing, do I?
Take
yeah.
fall damage. All right, go for it.
Tumble over here.
You do that. You tumble away.
A little eerie tumbleweed. Negro will
Alright,
join me.
All right, and it's Zep's turn. Okay, so just Alana. 2 action. Okay. Alana, you are healed for 12 hit points as Zeph heals you.
Okay.
I will remind you, Garen's also. Yeah. Okay. +1
Yeah.
to Garen.
Man, the unconscious view is not cool in this game.
Oh no, he gets 1 healing?
Wow.
Garen, you are alive, just barely. And then it's Sylvia's turn.
Okay. Going to reload. Try for an attack. And just not.
Yep,
Just
just
very much
barely
not.
missing Alana. It like
Yup.
clicks her ear, like, but goes off over here somewhere.
Just yell out a sorry. And then I'll just reload for next time.
Okay.
And we'll actually, yeah, 2 reloads on that one. Yep, I'm done.
All right, and it's Alana's turn.
Cool. I am going to lay on hands. Healing Garen. And then he gets a +2 to his AC for 1 round.
Nice. +2 AC. Excellent.
And then I'm just going to use my strike. Oh, I didn't target him, but
Yep, that is. Ooh, big damage.
okay. And then if I strike again,
Okay. Zeph's out of healing.
nope.
All right. Yep, you go as it kind of moves out of the way here, as it's finally able to find purchase. You see as he struggles to move forward, and he's going to take a swipe at you. Just one
Got it.
for 19 damage, as he punches you in the face. blooding the little cat nose, and that's its turn. And then it's Garen's turn.
I'm gonna stand up.
All right. As you go to stand up, he's going to use an attack of opportunity to strike you.
Sure.
He punches you for 18 damage.
Can I use my
Yes.
Tribute Strike? Cool.
Oh no. All right. Pove's thing looks very, very injured.
How injured are we talking?
It's leaking. It's oiled. It's definitely oiled. Very, very oily. Oil going everywhere.
This is a really dumb thing to do, but I assume people are going to be able to murder it if I don't. So I will use all 3 of the force barrages. So,
Okay.
sorry, I get a +1 on these. That's already added
Yeah,
in.
it's already added in.
Cool.
But the plus
You
one
li-
from Courageous Anthem isn't.
That is max damage. So,
Uh-huh. All right. How do you want to do this?
does it have some sort of like reactor or something? Some sort of power source in its chest by
Sure.
chance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so all like 3 of these hits are gonna hit in the like 2 of them are gonna hit in the sides, and then the one is just gonna blast that reactor directly out of the back of its like chest unit.
All right. You do that. It goes off, flies out of him back here and it explodes. Yeah. You did it.
And then leaving him for dead, I'm immediately gonna rush over there and give a healing potion. I assume nobody has anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to refocus.
All right. That takes 10 minutes, but you can start refocusing here as Garen is force fed a potion. Oh,
I'm
wait.
having
We have battle
no,
medicine
what? Wait,
available.
what is battle medicine gonna do?
It's going to make it so you don't have to use a potion.
All right, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna whack him with a healing stick.
Instead, I'm just going to like stroke like Garen's head and be like, "You fought bravely. I'm gonna sing so many songs about your bravery. Welcome back."
I'm holding my breath. I'm pretending to be dead.
What? Why are you doing this?
I mean, he's
I mean,
resting and getting pet.
that was rough. You okay, Garen? Better make sure
Better make sure.
he doesn't come back as a zombie. Okay.
I open one of my eyes as a squint and go, "It's for the fans," and I go back to hold my breath.
The fans aren't watching, but there is a big robot. He has a really big arm you could just rip off of him.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna disarm him.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the other guy.
I want that cannon.
All right. You check the other guy. I'm just going to move you off of him.
No, I wanted to be on top. Like, okay.
You want to be on him? Get off him. What are you doing? I'm trying to do stuff.
Get out of here!
Yeah, you see this guy that like took he's got like a pretty big hole in his chest from where that beam hit him, and he just didn't have any armor to protect him at all. But yeah, you look at him, clearly dead. He's got glasses. Looks like a human.
You got anything else on him other than glasses?
Roger's gonna be so sad.
Poor Roger.
Oh no, poor Roger.
On him, he basically just has like some tools. Yeah, he doesn't really have any he doesn't have any loot on him.
Did the
Yeah.
cloak survive?
No, the cloak is done.
Like, I mean, the front of it, like I can't even like
I mean,
use
it's still burning next to you if you want to try and put it out and like
I
salvage
wanna
it.
I wanna put it out. I wanna see if I can get just the hood and the front part salvage.
Alana's gonna disappear. Hopefully I'll be back.
All right.
Alana, no.
Yeah. So you can get the hood part.
All right. And I'm gonna take the glasses.
All right, you do that.
Okay.
Is there anything that might seem like it's an identification, like in the sense of clearing him for doors with authorization? Because like Roger was mentioning that we didn't have.
Oh, you're saying
clearance.
does he have like a card on him, like a badge or something like this?
Yeah, anything that would kind of signal for authority for coming in. I'm wondering if it's based on that or if Roger just knows.
Yeah, he has a trade consortium badge on him, which is expired.
How expired?
Let's see, how expired is it? 1 month.
It's pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we know when the steel conservators or servitors came out? Like besides the show that we saw, have we been hearing about them, or is that the first time we've ever heard about the steel ones?
As far as canon goes, this was the reveal
Mhm.
of the steel ones. You guys would have not seen steel servitors before. This is the new thing.
Mm. Okay.
But on his ID badge, it says his name is James MacDonald.
We must kill him again.
Oh man, James? Are you sure it's James?
James MacDonald.
Somebody bring him back to life.
Oh man,
Somebody look for a bent dagger.
I have a bent dagger, but I don't think this is the James I'm supposed to be looking for. Like James is supposed to be a good guy, right? I'm gonna try to use a disguise kit to make myself look like James.
Oh.
And put on his glasses and his hood.
Okay,
I'd also like that badge if you don't mind.
sure. He also had like a lab coat underneath that's mostly
Yeah, I'll take
intact.
that. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's just got a hole in the back,
Okay.
like a beam-sized hole in the back.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll keep my back to the wall, like on our way out. It's okay. All right. Anything else we need here, people? All right, let's go.
Can I I'm just gonna ask one thing. Could I use the head as a helmet?
Ooh.
I'll allow it.
Is there
Awesome.
anything salvageable from the big robot?
I mean, it's got it no longer has a core. That got blowed
Mhm.
up. I mean, it's got like metal in it, steel, different gears and things. What do you want? What do you want off this guy?
Is there anything that would like definitively tell, like, as proof to somebody? I'm sorry, what was it called? The trade consortium?
Consortium? Mhm.
Is there anything that would definitely tell them that we interacted with a like steel servitor? We could bring them here, but I'm wondering if there's like a badge or an emblem that's like on its chest that maybe we could rip off and take back as proof that we killed one of these things.
So there's no markings on this thing. To like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like a patchwork of various parts.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So
But you
that's
could
fine.
always bring them here and show it to them if you know.
For sure.
Was
So
the officially announced one that we saw also a patchwork of parts?
Oh no. No, it
Oh,
was
Okay. So
that's a
this
good
is
question.
okay.
Was it the same as this one? It was very different?
uh they look like a crafting check maybe would tell you that information.
Like I'm
Hmm.
already guessing this one was made out of parts from other things from the
Mm-hmm.
Crafting check.
the
Crafting check.
gonna do it. But yeah, we saw designs already for the steel ones, so I'm sure he already just used those to make his own.
Yeah. It looks like what's 23? Yeah, it looks like he was following some schematics, and this is basically, you know, like a version of the steel servitor, though
The
it
garage
is
kit steel
larger.
servitor.
Right, exactly.
Does it match the schematics that we've already seen?
As you pull out the schematics and look at them, yeah, it looks about the same. And that's when you notice that there is like a name on this page. The name is also James McDonald on the official like printed document from the Trade Consortium.
Interesting.
All right.
That might
Then
explain why the guy showing didn't know what to do when it went out of control.
Would you like another glass of wine?
does he recognize me as James?
Oh, this is what we were doing.
Were you not
are we-
aware that this is what I was going for?
This is what we're doing. I was like, okay, whatever. This is going to be. You have to like roll a check here.
A performance check, maybe?
So yeah, it'll be deception.
Deception, not performance?
Well, it says using you gain the benefits of this disguise when you're impersonating deception. But I mean, it's a robot, right?
Right.
Okay. So what are you gonna do with this persona that you have created
Um,
or stolen, rather?
I'm going to tell the robot that he has a robot. You have a new primary directive.
Oh, and what is that?
I need you to do whatever this group of people. I'm just going to point to Syl. Whatever Syl says, I need you to follow her orders exactly.
I will do that to the best of my ability.
Good. You may not see me ever again. Goodbye, robot. Also, your name is Roger.
My name is Roger. Bye, master.
Goodbye.
Roger.
Roger.
A single tear is shed.
And I was like, that sounded a little sad there.
I just don't want
Can I
there to
do
be
that?
any.
He begrudgingly moves over here. He pulls out like a case of mustaches, puts them under his arm, and he stands there.
Roger.
Still, take good care of Roger. He's always served me well.
Got it.
Gonna go around the corner, remove all that stuff, and then come back.
You
What
do
I miss,
that.
guys?
I just imagine that you were yelling farewell and just fading out as you went.
Goodbye
long.
forever. Hey, Roger, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
All right.
Would you like some wine?
I mean, look, I will take some wine. That would be great.
Get it yourself.
Just look at the rest of.
I'm just going to
I like
look
this
at
new
him
Roger.
with the pride of like a father.
Roger,
And be like, I'm so happy. Syl, if you let him die, I will be emotionally damaged forever.
A lot of responsibility you put on me.
I'm gonna be honest, there's literally no one else here I would trust with that.
So I'm like, we could send him to the
I got a walking
town.
backpack.
But the town has recently been attacked by a robot. I don't think that they would like a new one.
Wait, we're
Nah,
not.
he should definitely go with us.
Yeah, we're
I
not
mean,
keeping
who
him?
else is gonna carry all of our shit, including our fake mustache supply?
And
Is he strong
me.
enough for that? I guess. I was thinking of getting a cart for Mobile Lab anyway.
I feel like Roger could be your mobile
Our
lab.
vacuum mold.
I feel like Roger could unfold into a mobile lab. I'm just saying you could definitely make that work.
I have a
I
question.
feel like that's the worst existence for
Can we-
him.
Can we
Are you
give?
talking to the party?
Yes, I'm talking to Sylvia.
Okay, sorry.
Can we
Mhm.
give him full autonomy so that he doesn't have to be a slave to people? Because that sucks.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. If you
I
give
mean,
him
with
full
the condition
autonomy,
that he doesn't attack us.
Or like anybody.
anyone,
Well,
Yeah.
but what if they're
human
bad?
beings.
Well,
what if we have to give him a secret
yeah.
word and
Okay,
then he can
hear me-
attack him?
Hear
Like,
me out.
I don't know.
What if
Mango.
you give him the 3 laws?
Oh, he's a genie.
But what if another human is attacking us?
No,
We
And
give
we
him
need him to help
laws.
us out.
We give him a code
Oh.
word.
Tangerine?
I was thinking mango, but yeah.
All right. I'm just saying the 3 laws of robotics, right? Like, may not injure a human, must obey a human at any orders, but
But I'm not a
The-
human.
But that's my argument that if there's another human attacking us and we would
And
like
we
him
don't
to
want-
help us out,
We don't want him to obey every
laws
human.
would, yeah, the laws would make it to where he can't help us out in that situation.
no, he
That he or-
cannot lead a he cannot allow a human to come to harm by his own action or inaction. I don't remember.
I
Look,
don't like
you're
these
in-
laws.
you're
All
in
I'm saying-
charge of Roger. Roger can do
Yes.
whatever you can do whatever you want with Roger, but if Roger punches me in the face, I'm going to be angry. So
All I'm
choose
saying,
carefully and let's do this.
All I'm saying is if we have a situation where we're attacking another human, and if the condition is he can't allow a human to become to harm either directly or indirectly, he'd have to attack us to prevent us from attacking another human.
True. I feel like this program's really complicated and you should workshop it.
I think that we should
Or
just have Roger
I
like
feel like
follow
we
us.
should just go to the
I
main
feel like
town,
I
live
feel
his
like
days
Roger should
happily,
just
being a
remain.
robot
I
bartender.
feel like we should
No,
just give him
no.
full autonomy. He's a good person. I can
Roger
tell.
should just follow us until we decide what we're gonna do with him. You can give him commands, tell him to fight people if you want, or he could just like carry our shit. Like, there really isn't an issue here.
All I'm
Roger,
saying is that's the worst existence than the one he's had here.
Roger, do you want to do whatever you want, or do you want to do what that guy says?
He doesn't want to do what I say. He wants to do what she says.
Well, Roger, what do you want?
I have no desires outside of fulfilling my purpose.
That is
It's true.
what we expected.
Can your purpose be being my mount? He can be my legs.
I believe it can. I believe it can,
Let's go.
if the master wills it.
All I'm saying is I hate this responsibility.
Then tell him to obey anything I say.
That sounds worse.
I think
I
constructs
will
should
not
get
have
to
him do
rule
anything
constructs. That's all
unethical.
I'm saying.
I promise.
Roll a deception.
I feel like
Me?
constructs should
Not
get to
Yes, you.
control
Oh no, I
constructs.
feel like I know him well
I-
enough after how many years
I
that
can roll a
even that
deception.
number would not work.
Yeah, like you feel like he's really putting it on, like he really wants this, but you know deep
No,
down.
no. Hold on. I am telling the truth. I do not want any harm to come to Roger. Also, I don't want him just to be like some random bartender in some random town. I want him to be
He
close
has
so that we can protect him.
so he can just serve you questionable wine whenever you want it.
No, I mean,
I mean, I agree for now at least we're keeping him with us just to for that
look,
reason. Our
look,
alternative is
I
keeping
got the
him here.
party a robot. I don't know what else you want from me. If you want to send him into the swamp, you can. It will make me sad if something bad happens to Roger. That's all I'm saying. What else are we doing?
Okay.
We
We'll
murdered
take him
like
with
we watched a dude get murdered in this house. I don't know why we entered this house to begin with.
Factory.
We murdered a robot in this factory. Why are we here? What are we
Oh,
doing now?
we're here to murder that guy. We did it already.
Were we supposed to murder that guy?
No.
I mean, fate
No.
dictates that things that happen were meant to happen. So yeah.
Hey, Sil, could you ask Roger to like tell us all the information he has about what this factory is for and why he's here?
We can try if he knows anything. Roger, tell us everything you know about this factory and your old boss, owner, person.
I wasn't aware this was a factory. I thought it was a winery.
Beginning to
It
think that I
partially is.
stole the wrong robot.
Funny.
As far as my
To
previous
be
master
fair,
goes, I do not know his name. He had glasses. I served
mean-
him wine.
you were a good wine server, Roger. To be fair, he has been saying this entire time that he does not know anything.
It's true.
Yeah, but I thought it was because we weren't authorized to know. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Roger was smarter than he is. I was. That was my fault.
Wow.
Roger looks at you.
Roger, he doesn't have free will. He can't look at me. He hasn't
Roger,
been ordered to look at me.
very important. I really just want to know what's up with the mustaches. What's the story behind those?
Oh, this is part of my uniform as the bartender. It is a requirement.
Was it assigned to you by your last boss?
Yes, but I think I will keep it if that is all right.
That is absolutely all right.
Completely.
Do you need all of them? You have an entire box of them.
These are spares.
Yeah, in case someone reaches over and steals it off his face.
I mean, happened to me once. All right, I'm gonna put the mustache I have back in his box. This is for you, Roger.
Oh,
Should
that's where you went.
Yeah, sorry, I stole it. I apologize. My bad. Did we want to go down the other path?
With the more robots,
Yeah.
you probably should have done that before you removed your face.
I mean, I can put my face back on.
Oh, okay.
You want me to head back down there?
Yeah, get out of here and don't come back.
I might not, depending on how bad I put my face back on.
So anyway, Roger, what I was saying is like from one construct to another, you really don't have to listen to people because people really suck sometimes. So you kind of
Oh,
just do whatever you want.
That is true. Can I put the face back on? Lab
Fuck it.
coat,
Do it.
the everything. Okay, all right, and then I'm just gonna head down here on my own.
Okay, you do that.
Sylvia.
Oh God! Hello, robots. And I'm gonna run if they start going off with alarms.
The robots, they're not moving. They're just kind of standing there, and as you talk to them, they don't even turn to face you or acknowledge you.
Yes, good. Continue doing that thing. This one as well.
That's correct.
Gonna inspect these things here.
All right. Yeah, looking through this, these there appears to be some bits of gold in here, and other precious metals, basically fine, very small bits.
I need you to quantify the amount of bits I'm about to take off these pedestals.
How many bops?
Probably about 2 pounds
All right,
each.
I'm taking it all. What are you doing? I thought I was doing this on my own.
Were you? I don't know.
You were supposed to be taking care of Roger. I'm gonna check these boxes as well for anything.
The others are with him.
Opening this crate, it appears to be empty, which is the packing material. You're not sure what was in here.
Okay. So you said it was 2 pounds? Is that what you said?
So just say 6 pounds of gold wire.
Of gold wire.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And frankincense and myrrh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a half disassembled robot maybe here that I could just take a part off very easily?
Sure.
Can I take an arm?
This robot's currently holding an arm right now.
Can I remove it from him?
You do that. You disarm
I
him.
do. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna come back into the room and just throw it to Garen. Garen, I got your present.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how many arms you need in your life, but here's another one.
I will eventually have a whole robot.
I mean, what else do you need? I could go back if you want.
There are probably legs there if you want them.
Well, we kind of already have a Roger, right?
We do have a Roger.
The intention is to keep Roger intact.
And my
Oh,
my
and
mission
we
is
have spare
succeeded.
parts for Roger.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. I don't like how this is going to end up. If anything happens to Roger or Echo, I will cry.
Sylvia, can you help me? I want to make the
And with
eyes
that-
on this new helmet glow, like the big robots did.
I mean,
I am not an expert, but I can try.
Please.
I'm gonna assume it's crafting.
All right, sure. So let's say that you can use your quick alchemy, right? You've got some quick alchemy stuff that you can do. You can use one of your reagent things that you get at the start of the day, of which you have a whole bunch left because you haven't spent them. To make some temporary glowing things that you can put in there. I think it'll last probably about 8 hours.
Yep, basically glue sticks. There you go.
Nice. I put the new helmet on my head.
You do that.
are we just headed back to town?
Again,
we basically
Back.
Yeah.
well,
we pretty much
question. It's
done
the
everything.
it's the middle of the night.
Is
This
it?
is a pretty safe place to just stay the rest of the night.
I mean, it. Sure. We got plenty of wine.
Because you don't have to be back tonight, right?
It is dark outside.
I
These other
legitimately don't
robot
know.
things aren't gonna attack us.
They aren't moving at all. I went down and I checked.
Okay.
I stole
Exactly.
an arm from one of them, so yeah.
But I mean, we do have a free room, I think.
Zeph
Ah.
just sets up a tent right here.
Oh, okay. Works. I guess we're
Uh,
staying.
an entire tent? How many people can sleep in that one tent?
Just pop.
It's a one-person tent.
I think I have like a sleep
I have a
roll or
bedroll. Yeah.
bedroll. Yeah.
Turn into a stuffed animal.
Yeah. Hey, Sil? Would
Yeah.
you tell Roger to keep an eye on us throughout the night, and if anyone or anything enters the room, then to
Push
like
the alarm button.
no, just to like wake us up by like screaming.
Yes, the
Pushing
alarm
the alarm,
button.
the alarm button
Uh,
is not great. It you know, we don't know who's going to get that alert. Apparently nobody, because it went off and nobody came.
And
That
I'm
we know
surprised
of.
that the owner was back there and he just didn't hear the blaring alarm going on and off for however long you guys were playing button tag.
To be fair, he was probably trying to set the robot off. I mean,
I mean, you're not trying. He did it.
yeah, that's what I mean, right? So,
Yeah.
uh,
All
can
right.
Roger do that?
So, yeah, Roger, if we're gonna rest, if anything or anyone comes by, just wake us up.
Very well.
Thank you, Roger.
All right, then I guess I'm going to bed.
As you guys settle in, Roger dims the lights.
Oh,
Yeah, I turn into just a regular voodoo doll, and then Echo disappears.
There you
That's
go.
just what happens every night.
I
Perfect.
I sit
just
motionless.
let out a scream. Echo, no!
We should be used to this.
Maybe, but I still miss him every time.
All right,
I
I'm
like
just
to
in your
believe
head.
that's something that he does every time. Like, no
Every
matter how
time,
many times you see it, this is just something that he always does.
and then after a moment of doing that, I just like cuddle up and in my bedroll and go to sleep.
Alright. You guys sleep through the night. Sometime throughout the night, Roger picks up the doll and cradles it in his arms. As you all sleep, you're not woken up by assailants, or Roger. All right. So yeah, you guys make it through the night. You wake up the next morning and you kind of heal everyone up here to full. Era, you wake up in Roger's arms as Echo reappears. Yeah.
Go!
So
Oh.
so at
Thank
that
you.
point, what is the party's plans here?
We're just headed back to town, right?
We live here
Yep.
now. This is our home.
Okay.
Are we taking over the base?
We make chicken
Operations?
wine.
How much chicken
That's-
wine do you think we could like take back with
I
us?
think Poe kind of destroyed the operations.
No, I
Oh,
seized the
no.
operation. I didn't destroy it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you can get that planned, you can probably have infinite chicken wine.
Why don't we just have Roger use this as a base of operations to create a chicken wine,
Empire?
corporation? Yeah,
Distillery.
yeah, and then he just gives us the profits via messenger dinosaur.
I'll say the only concerns I have with Roger coming back to town is since we just had an attack, if the townspeople will be
he'll be fine. He has
We
a
had an attack.
mustache.
very
Hold on. We had an attack of an iron servitor, not a.
Steel.
steel, not
Sorry.
a brass.
Or
Yeah,
brass.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry. It was a steel, not a brass.
true. And I guess
So I
there are
think
brass ones around.
JD can correct me on this, but I feel like there's a difference.
Difference between steel and brass. So, you know that there were a number of brass servitors in Riverdale that were not brought by the trade consortium, as in like owned by the people there. And then the steel servitor was basically just unveiled.
Okay.
So you would think that if they were to worry about you bringing Roger back, then presumably that also means that they were like getting rid of the brass servitors that they already had, which
Okay.
seems unlikely given the costs,
Yeah. Okay. So then we're good with that. I will say whenever we do get back, we should check in with the guards and see if they still have the guy from the
Oh,
Trichossordium if he's
we have so many
still around?
questions for that dude,
We
and I think that's
do.
our first stop, right?
Well, we do have to report all the people dead. And the one corpse we did bring back, we threw into a lake of leeches.
Maybe we should just head back and then find out. I don't know. I feel like we need to start with that guy and find out what the hell's going on here, based on what we've
Stuff.
discovered.
Well, and people are gonna probably think that we died too since we never came back.
Oh, we're going back now. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, so back to
We're headed back to town.
with Roger
All
with
right.
us.
You guys bring Roger with you as you kind of head through the swamp back towards town here. Someone who's leading, Zeph, roll survival just to see how long we're going to take here. What happens in the meantime? Roll survival,
Alright.
Jake.
Okay.
Jake? 23. Yeah, you guys make quick work of it. Make a mostly direct route, as direct a route as you can out of the swamp back towards Riverdale. Immediately, kind of as you exit the swamp here, you will see that there are a group of guards, kind of around here, kind of looking around. And as you emerge from the swamp, one of them will call out and say, "Hey, are you guys with the hunters?"
Yes,
I mean, we went to go look for the hunters.
they're dead.
We may have found what was left of the hunting party.
What do you mean? They're dead?
Yeah, we'd prefer to talk to whoever's in charge and give them the information.
Were we passing by the Gripply village again on the way here?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind then.
We took the direct path whenever
That
we
was
left the village.
Yeah, that
That
was
the opposite
around.
direction.
I just
Yeah.
want to make sure, because if we did, I could have grabbed another corpse.
Another guard will step up and he'll say, well, I'm in charge here. So you can speak to me. What happened? Murder? Who murdered them?
We found them bludgeoned.
Mm-hmm.
No, one was clearly decapitated.
Right, and it was the hunting party along with a tribe of
Ripley's.
Well, they
Grippleys,
died at a
yes.
very different time, but they died in the exact same spots, but like weeks apart.
What?
Pretty sure that they were bludgeoned by
There was
servitors. Is that right?
there was also a giant frog that died.
Okay.
We also found a factory that was processing killer robots.
Okay. Who are you? All right, do you even really know anything? Or are you guys just pulling my leg here?
So,
What's...
to be fair, I
feel
am
like-
wearing the head of a giant robot on my head.
And we do have several of their arms.
And a
I do have
robot.
arms.
You guys present your evidence. Says, oh.
Also, we were the ones that saved the town not long ago.
Oh, that was you guys. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where... so are the hunters at the Gripply village then? Is that what you said?
How many
Yes,
of
they
them?
were.
And then Jake, or Zeph just lays out, went to hunters, found yada, yada, yada. He just lays it all out. And the guy's like, okay, can you tell me roughly where this factory was?
An old church.
Old church.
I guess we'll mark it on if he has a map. I mean, if you have a map, we could show you roughly where it
Yeah.
is.
He'll pull out a regional map where you can kind of mark it for him.
Yeah, so I assume he has the like Gripply village, and then this is the path we took. Gonna mark the place where leeches tried to kill us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta watch out for the leeches. Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as you follow that path, you might survive to see an empty factory.
The map we found in there, one, did we take it? And two, does it have its location marked?
It didn't say whether or not it had its own location marked. It had the village and then a village to the, I want to say north?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say that might be easier.
All right. He says, okay then, as his disposition was kind of indifferent, but now seems very friendly for some reason. Says, well, hey, thanks a lot for going out and looking for him and doing everything you did.
We
We
have
really appreciate it.
questions for the trade consortium guy. Where's he being held?
Being held?
I thought you guys arrested him. I thought you guys, after the Iron
Oh,
Servitor.
I mean, we questioned him, but it was really just an accident. Um, I'm pretty sure he left town early this morning.
Where did he go?
I'm not sure. Maybe back to Cantargo? I don't know.
Which direction did he leave town from?
I couldn't say. I can ask around my guys and see if anyone saw him.
We'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, he had a robot that tried to murder people. I assumed you guys held on to it.
No, we didn't. Here, give me just a minute. He goes over, kind of rounds up the guys here, you know, talking a little bit, and comes back over and says, yeah, one of my guys saw him leaving north of town, so presumably back to Cantargo, probably.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm, sure.
So, what leads do we have go off of here? We have the map showing a camp to the north. We have this guy headed out of town.
I think we need to go north.
Well,
We gotta. You guys want a fishing competition?
oh, were we supposed to get something from that?
Oh, was it you guys that won that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for the winner. They couldn't find him, but I think they held the prize, so you may want to go and check. They're still set up over there, so you may want to go check with them.
All right, then I think that's our next stop. Unless somebody has something else.
Nope, I'm good.
All right, let's head over.
You guys head over to the. You're just heading over immediately to where you were doing the the fishing contest, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
As everyone is kind of just now getting the festival kind of started back up for the day. Everything's getting reset up and brought out as you head over there. Give me 1 second. I'm looking up the prize for the contest. Oh, okay. I remember now. Okay. Yeah. So you guys head over there. Guy immediately recognizes Poe from just yesterday. He says, "Oh, there you are. Yeah, we were looking for you and we couldn't find you last night."
Yeah. We went searching for that hunting party, but we're back now. What was the prize we were supposed to come collect?
Yeah, here, give me just a second. He kind of rummages around and pulls out this tablespoon, this it's like serving spoon, and he hands it to you.
Awesome.
There you go.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Guys, I don't remember what this spoon is supposed to do. It was supposed to be a ladle, right?
It is the ladle. You are correct.
I
So it
mean,
is a ladle.
I don't even remember who wanted this thing.
Zeth.
I wanted to see if Jake was going to respond in chat. Yeah,
Dibs.
dibs. All right. All right, here you go, Zeth. Also, Garen, thanks for winning this for us.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
I won all the games.
I wouldn't say all of them, but you're not wrong. You won several of them easily. Before we leave town, did you say he was headed towards where? Cantargo?
Yes.
Did we catch a name of that individual? I assume that the guards would know who is presenting this thing, right?
I mean, you haven't got a name.
I mean, they asked questions of this person. I'm sure they caught a name.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you think so.
If I can ask around or ask that guard that we were speaking to what his name was.
We should have asked for their report if they made one as far as what they questioned him on.
The fact that they let him go makes me think that nothing was actually filed.
Probably not.
This is kind of a rural place. They probably just swept it as like an accident and nothing more. But if we can get a name, I would appreciate it.
So you head back over to the guard as this guy excuses himself to set up this fishing
Oh.
thing that's going on. Heading back over, you find the guy you were talking to earlier that seemed to kind of be in charge as they kind of headed back to town here with you guys, basically. Asking for a name, he gives you the name Oliver Cromwell.
Wait, I know that name.
You
No, you don't.
actually?
No, I don't.
Okay.
J- j-
Did you guys happen to like file a report with the questions that you asked him?
Oh yeah, everything's but we definitely have to keep record of it. I mean, this was an incident that could have been pretty bad, you know.
I mean, I don't disagree. Can we see the report?
Well, I mean, there's not much really to show, but you know what? I can let you have a look at it here. Um, he kind of takes a moment. Maybe you guys are kind of walking around like near the guardhouse here, as he will present to you basically his notes. He'll kind of go over it with you here, basically getting the details, looking through it. You see that this was basically ruled as an accident. No one was found to be at fault, especially since no one was actually injured. Bad enough for any sort of actions criminal uh actions to be taken against him. So that's basically the gist of it. Yeah, any specific questions you want to ask him?
Did you guys question him on like the process of the steel servitors or anything like that as far as him not being able to shut them down or anything?
Well, I mean, apparently it was a malfunction. You're supposed to be able to command them. There's if you even in the event that it enters this protection mode or whatever it was, he called it. That's what it was. You're supposed to be able to end it. Um, but I guess there was something to do with it not being like properly set up for a user or something like that. I don't know. It's written here and to be honest with you, I'm not too familiar with the servitors, but it sounded pretty realistic what he was saying.
Okay. Did he at any time, either in answers or just muttering to himself, mention the name James?
Not that I recall, no. I don't think so.
Okay.
Did he
Think
say where
so.
the steel servitor came from? Do we know anything about the presentation he was giving? Where, like, who sent
Mm,
him? Where he came from? Anything like that?
well, I'm not exactly sure out of like what city, like what, where they're actually manufacturing these things. Uh, but it was supposed to be fresh off the line. I know that much.
We don't
Um,
know what line or where.
yeah.
All right. I mean, maybe don't let any more of those steel servitors here until they work out the kinks, I guess.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Those things are dangerous, at least currently.
Why aren't you more upset about the dead hunters?
I mean, I mean, this. Uh, I don't know. I guess it hasn't sunk in yet. Like nothing like that's really happened before. Like as far as I know, we've never even lost a single one of them. So yeah, I'm just kind of at a loss, I guess.
JD, wheat for me.
Guy starts tearing up. He's like
Oh man. No, no, I get it.
Roger offers him a tissue, which he got from who knows where.
Where did that come from, Roger?
Yeah.
Sylvia just looks at Poe like he's trying to stay professional.
Why is there a hole in my shirt?
Because you keep ripping them. You just can't keep them on, you know?
Part of my shirt's the tissue.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys
Listen.
have anything else, I'd be happy to get back with you later. But for now, I gotta organize,
Yeah.
all this. So,
No, no, we get it. I guess we're gonna go look for Oliver.
all right. I just, no harassment, anything like that. Like I said, he was found to, not guilty of any wrongdoing. So,
Well, somebody did some wrongdoing, right? Like these steel servitors just tried to like murder the townspeople. Someone's responsible, right?
well, like I said, no one was seriously injured, and it was just a horrible accident.
I was seriously injured.
I was gonna say, Garen here definitely almost died.
Oh, well, I mean, we did hear, from the there was a child and elderly woman and man who were, injured, roughed up a little bit. We heard from them, but yeah, it's just an accident.
I mean, all right. What
No
time
one
of day are
decided
we
to press charges. Yeah,
What time of day are we looking at then? Are we gonna stay here for the night? Or are we just headed out north?
it's pretty early. You guys got up fairly early in the morning. It's not even noon yet.
Extradited. Oh man. Then I vote that we just head north to the next spot in the map. I assume that's going to lead us north to the town that, what was it? Kintargo? We have a map that's to the north of us is a camp. Is that on our way to Kintargo or is it way out of the way?
So this map that you have of the region, it is off of the road, at least like a couple miles to like the west of the road. Is it out of the way? It's a couple miles out of the way,
All right,
but
people.
it's about halfway in between here, and Cantargo, maybe a little bit further north.
All right, what do you guys think? Are we headed to this Gripply camp, or are we just headed to Kintargo?
That's the Gripply camp that had question marks on it on the notes, right?
Yeah. And it sounded like they pushed them from where they were up north, and I have no doubts that this is most likely going to be the camp where we had that unfortunate
Yeah.
interaction.
Probably.
But
So
Let's go check
I'd
it out.
almost say, yeah, I'd say head out because we don't know if Oliver's gonna stay in Cantargo, so we kind of have to follow after him.
I assume he's a corporate man and he's headed back to corporate, so we'll barge our way into their like corporate office and demand to see Oliver. And then murder him, or
Yeah,
whatever we decide to do.
I mean, we can also go to the corporate office and have Garen play up being injured by one of the steel servitors. That should get them to talk to us.
All of this sounds like lots of fun. We should head to the camp, and I think that is where we're headed, to that Gripply camp.
So, all right, well, we'll end it there for the night, where you guys basically have decided to head up to this location marked on the map, which is possibly some sort of Ripley camp or something like that. So yeah, we'll do that next time.
Hi, Kelsey's mom.
Hi.
And that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys back here next time.